Mm. Hey, what is up, my peoples? Hello. Good morning. It's a good Monday morning. Yes, we are in another Monday. Oh yeah, another week has started. A new week has started. 11th of September. What's up, Transformer Studio and Hardheady Reviews? There we go. How are you guys doing? Now this week is going to be very busy because here's why. Here's why this week is going to be very busy. Because I have four new figures coming in. Four. So I got Studio Series Gamer Edition Cliff Jumper coming in. I got Studio Series 86 Brawn coming in. I have Studio Series Core Class Ironhide coming in. And Legacy Evolution Core Class Dinobot Snarl coming in. So I have those four figures coming in, and I'm very excited to finish off Volcanicus. Oh, I cannot wait to finish off my second Legacy Combiner. It's Volcanicus. Yes. Oh, man. Woo. What up, Marvelous? Hey, what's up, Marvelous? Sorry, my nose is kind of in the way. I have a blocked nose. I know. And of course we want to Hong Kong has the newest Studio Series Wave available. Yeah, that means Optimus Primal, Voyager 86 Ratchet, Commander Class Ultra Magnus. No, Commander Magnus not yet. They got I started school, JJ. Oh boy. Yeah, but anyway. But let's talk about these. Okay, so let's talk about this news right here. So we got Studio Series Core Class Novocaine, a figure which I'm gonna pass, but I don't know. I might actually get this one because I actually like the mold. And the only difference between Freezer and Novocaine is the head sculpt, because you can see Novocaine has the beat up head sculpt, and then Freezer has the normal head sculpt, and yeah, that's the only retooling difference between the two. And you can see Optimus Primal just, at the back. Yep, right there. There we got Novocaine. There we go. So we got Novocaine right here. So, yeah, that's Novocaine. But yeah, Hong Kong is getting these figures quite fast. Got Exosuit Noah Diaz as well. Of course, you can actually unpeg the backpack, which I think a lot of people will do. But I still want to transform my figure, and that is totally a robot under a jet. Yeah, totally. It's totally a robot under a jet. Sure, yeah. The transformation is definitely not hard. Yeah, it's easy. There we got Mirage and Noah Diaz together, and that is a good scale there. Although Noah Diaz could be a bit smaller, maybe. I think Noah Diaz should be smaller. Yeah, I think they should be smaller. Can people join the stream? Well, it's Monday, so definitely, but probably in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, and I'll add people in. So, yeah. Alrighty. What else? Let's see. But yeah, they look good together. They look really good together. And of course, the jet mode and the car mode. There we go. Then you can have Noah Diaz riding on RC, which is nice. And there we got Masterpiece Nightbird there. And there we have that's going on, Nightbird. Yes. And you can be held as a gun, sure. Yeah. That can be held as a gun, I guess. But yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. And then we have Commander Class Ultra Magnus additional in-hand images. Like I said before, this is the best mainline G1 Ultra Magnus figure that we have ever gotten. He looks wonderful. Looks wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Totally. And yeah, he's very tall. He's very big. He's taller than SS86 Grimlock. 86 Grimlock is already a big figure himself, but Ultra Magnus here, man, he is so much bigger, like taller. Yeah, yeah, looks good, looks great. Totally destroys the Kingdom version and the and the Siege version. Yeah, totally destroys both of them. Yeah, you can see the major differences between the Kingdom one and the SS86 one. The SS86 one does not have the White Prime gimmick, which is so much better because the White Prime gimmick kind of prevented Ultra Magnus to have a lot more articulation than before. But now 86 Magnus can have a lot of articulation, and he can hold the Matrix. He has articulated fingers and everything, so that is quite awesome. And the engineering is going to be crazy because the alt mode is perfect, absolutely perfect, just perfect. Wonderful, perfect. Hey, what's up, TF Collector 217? I hope you're gonna donate a lot. So, but anyway, I'm doing well. I'm doing well, my dude. I am doing well. But yeah, I can't wait to get this figure. This figure is gonna be awesome. He's gonna be fun to mess with. I'm gonna have fun with this figure. And of course, the cab is removable. You can remove the cab, and you can just compare. I bet they're going to use the sculpting of 86 Ultra Magnus so that they can make Optimus Prime more cartoon accurate and make a new G1 Optimus Prime, I'm pretty sure. So, but yeah, looks really good. And you can hold 3 deluxes, and that's awesome. That's amazing. Wonderful. But yeah. And of course, he is the same size, although maybe a little bit taller than the Leader Class Combiner Wars Magnus. And I mean, obviously I like the 86 one better, but of course the Ultra Magnus on the left is based on the IDW design, so 2 totally different designs. So it's not supposed to be G1, in terms of Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus. It's IDW, not G1. So because he has the Minimus Ambus, so that took over as Ultra Magnus. You can see the engineering here. That's crazy. That's a crazy piece of engineering here. Very nicely done. I really like it. I really like this one. Really cool. I can't wait to get this guy and have fun with him. Yeah. Looks fantastic. Looks absolutely fantastic. Hey, Felling Prime. Hey, what's up, Nick? How you doing, Nick? I'm sticking with the Combiner Wars version because I like it better, obviously, my opinion. Hey, if you want to stick with the Combiner Wars version, sure. Yeah. We all have our own opinions, so. And and then of course there's a Yellow Park Megatron coming out, which is quite awesome. Then of course they had a vote now. Vote your favorite Transformers Robots in Disguise 2001 character and favorite Legacy Evolution figure. So yeah. And then we have Nightbird. We have a Nightbird in-hand images here, and they totally forgot to push the chest together, so they mistransformed her. I don't know why. But they still look good together. They still look really good in their robot modes, especially Mirage. I really like the way he looks. He doesn't look like he has a lot of kibble on him. When you look at Mirage straight dead on, you don't even realize the kibble. You don't see the kibble. So yeah. You don't even see the backpack at all. So I don't know why people complaining about the backpack. You don't even see it. Saying you don't even see it. You can see a little bit, but yeah, most of it you don't really see it. And Nightbird, the legs could be a bit better. That's my real complaint with the legs. I think the legs could be a bit beefier. Oh well, it is what it is. But the car modes look great. The car modes look gorgeous, in my opinion. The car modes look gorgeous. So I can't wait to get these 2 figures to my end and add them to my Studio Series family. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for both Nightbird and Mirage. Mirage definitely looks way better in person. So, And of course, we have Studio Series Nightbird along with the mainline Nightbird. Yeah, Studio Series Nightbird is smaller, but in my opinion, Studio Series Nightbird looks way better. Looks so much better. Like I like the colors so much better. This one a little bit, yeah, a little bit kid friendly. but but yeah, you can see here. You can see here. Yeah, the chest is supposed to be closer together like that. So that looks good. That looks good. So, and of course, both Nightbirds have huge backpacks. So they have huge backpacks, which I'm not complaining because I don't really care about backpacks. So yeah. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. 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 Yeah. You're doing good, Nick. We're doing good. I'm doing good. So yeah. Yeah. I like Studio Series Nightbird. The way she looks is way better, and then the car mode looks way better, in my opinion. So yeah. Yeah. The Studio Series one wins hands down for me. But I will say, I will appreciate the mainline Nightbird for having the sword as the spoiler. I thought that was genius. But all in all, though, I think Studio Series Nightbird looks way better in both modes, in my opinion, anyway. So yeah, it just looks better. This looks more screen accurate. So yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Although the wings could be a bit bigger. The wings definitely could be bigger, a bit bigger because they're a bit small. Why are their wings so small? They should they should be bigger. Like they should be huge wings. Like yeah. I like mainline better because it's based off of Cybertron Cannonball. Hey, to each their own. To each their own. But me personally, I don't really care for the mainline versions. I'm more of a Studio Series collector, so I'm a Studio Series kind of guy. So I love Studio Series a lot more because just the transformations are more complex. So yeah, but but I'm pretty sure the Nightbird is gonna be a solid figure once I get her. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's it for that. And then what else? Oh yeah, they had the official trailer for First Spark Expedition. And yeah, then of course we got Dark of the Moon Ratchet from the Masterpiece movie. So yeah, that looks good. Looks really good. So I'm glad they're diving into the Dark of the Moon movies. I'm glad. Yeah, they're diving into Dark of the Moon for Masterpiece. So that's awesome. Then we have Beast Wars versus Eraser versus Inferno. They look really good. They look gorgeous. They look really good. And then then this happened. They had this. They had the Transformers X Universal Monsters Frankentron, and I don't remember if any of the Decepticons from the collaborative line had Decepticon symbols. I don't think so. Because I don't think Dracula's had the Decepticon logo. I don't think he had a Decepticon logo, despite being labeled as a Decepticon. So I think Frankentron here is the first collaborative Decepticon, not counting Megatron. I'm not counting Megatron and Soundwave because these collaborative figures, they're not based on any other character from the Transformers franchise, not based on any other Decepticon. I think this guy is the first collaborative Decepticon, the first obscure collaborative Decepticon to actually have the Decepticon logo. Look at his chest. He has a Decepticon logo on his chest. Like, that's crazy. But he looks cool though. I like the mold. I like the Impactor mold. I like that there's another use of the Impactor mold. It's not just used for Impactor, it's used for Frankentron as well. So if you want to get this figure, hey, that's cool. So, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could give them a chance, but honestly, I really don't want to double dip. So, yeah. And plus, I have this guy. I already have I already have this guy. So if I have this guy, I don't really need the mainline one. It's not really a necessity for me. It's just my personal thing, my personal preference is the Studio Series line. I just, for the Rise of the Beast characters, I just want one figure per character. I don't need two figures per character. Not gonna happen. Ain't happening for me. So, but hey, if you want to get the mainline figures, hey, go ahead. You know, go ahead. It's your money. Yeah, your money. You can do whatever you want. So, but me personally, I really don't want to double dip on the Rise of Beast characters. Yo, JJ, did you see the Aquaman 2 teaser? Where? 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 I didn't see it. I did not see it, but yeah. Anyway, you have the alt mode, and you have the big Decepticon logo on the alt mode. That's pretty cool. So, and I like how the weapon is based on the plasma coil from the Frankenstein movies. So that's amazing. It's wonderful. But yeah, it looks cool though. It looks really cool. I really like these collaborative figures. Never got a lot of them. I only have one. Ectotron. I only have Ectotron. So yeah. Have you seen my hints for my boy JJ? No, I haven't seen your hint yet. So, but yeah. On YouTube? Oh, okay. I'll watch it later then. I hope the story is good. Yeah, I really hope the story is good. I mean, I liked the first Aquaman movie. Here are my hints if you miss it. Yeah. My favorite non-popular character says, "But I'm not." But I'm not. Who says that? Who says, "But I'm not"? I don't remember. What? But yeah. But yeah, Yeah. But again, like I said earlier, if you want to mainline Rise of the Beast figures, hey, go ahead, be my guest. But me personally, I'm sticking with the Studio Series stuff. It's the Transformers show you didn't watch. Okay, I have watched G1. I have watched Beast Wars. I have watched Beast Machines. I have watched Robots in Disguise 2001. I have watched Armada. I have watched Energon. Okay, I've watched Energon, but it's my least favorite show. I've watched Cybertron. I've watched Transformers Prime. I have watched Robots in Disguise 2015. I've watched what else did I watch? I have watched Cyberverse. I've watched Earthspark. I pretty much have watched all the shows. Well, all the American ones. The Japanese ones I didn't really watch. So. Hey, look who's here. Look who's here. Is my good buddy, my good friend, my brother in one of my brothers in arms. Here we go. It's him. The Decepticon 9. It's him. Here he is. New person number. Okay, there we go.
Woo!
Whoa.
Hey, how's it
Wearing
going?
the Shazam shirt. The Shazam shirt. There we go.
Yeah, I got a rocket.
Yeah, the rocket. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing, Brian?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing
Good.
really, really good. Yes.
Nice. What did I miss? What are we chatting about?
We're just chatting about Transformer stuff and how PulseCon is coming in 11 days. So.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because we're gonna get.
I didn't forget about PulseCon. I forgot it was like coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of figures from PulseCon, Studio Series, and Legacy.
Oh, we better.
You know, yeah. I really want Legacy to do a year 4. You know, I need Legacy to continue.
Yeah, I've been feeling the same way. I saw, what was it? Must have been a comment somewhere on like Reddit or Instagram or whatever, and because Hasbro's been doing their pattern of trilogies for the past couple toy lines, and they were like, oh well, Legacy's gonna all right. They said, I hope after Legacy ends next year that they still continue the like multiverse trend. And I was like, why does Legacy have to end? I mean, no one says Legacy has to end.
Yeah, I don't think it will end because
it'd be great if they continue it. Because
they they have to continue because they're bringing in Beast Machines next year for Cheetor.
Oh yeah,
a core class Beast Machines Cheetor, and I'm excited for that because I don't have a lot of Beast Machine stuff. I need Beast Machine stuff. I like the show.
And Energon, the core Energon Megatron.
Oh yeah, the core Energon Megatron and Galvatron.
Yes,
I really hope they do full size figures for those characters. Like
I hope so too. At least just because, even though it is the worst of the Unicron trilogy, it's only fair. It's only fair.
Only fair, yeah. Only fair, yes.
Yeah.
And then they got to do Evac and Scourge so that we can actually have the full collection of the planet leaders from Cybertron.
Yes.
Because we have 2
100%.
So far.
Yes. We definitely need to complete all those. And hey, if the other HasLab ends up being a Primus eventually, I mean, it'll probably come with an Omega Lock, which means we need to have stuff to go with the Omega Lock, right?
Yes. Yes, exactly. And then, what else? Yeah, but if Scourge gets a Legacy figure, I hope he's labeled as an Autobot.
That's fair.
Because in the show, he became an Autobot, so...
Yeah, it only makes sense.
Towards the end, he became an Autobot, so...
Yeah. Unless the only reason I would want him to have a Decepticon symbol on him is because all of the other Cybertron characters we're getting in Legacy are all Autobots.
Yeah, we only have 2.
Metroplex. We've already got Override. But the listings for next year have... Oh, wait, no. I take that back. Because I think there was a listing for Starscream.
Oh, yeah. Cybertron Starscream, yes.
Yeah. So we will have one.
We have one. We'll have one.
Cybertron Hotshot and Vector Prime.
Oh, yeah, Vector Prime. I'm so excited for that one.
Me too.
So excited.
Me too.
I never got the original toy, but then when I watched Vector Prime's death on YouTube, I was so heartbroken, and that still got me.
Yeah, I actually got the original figure. I think it was over the summer. I think, or maybe a little earlier. He was one. That figure is one that I've wanted ever since I was a kid. So it was super nice to finally get it. He's awesome. He's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The show never really confirmed that Vector Prime is an Autobot, but you can already tell that he is. So.
Yeah, I mean,
he's a Prime.
He's a Prime. He's like, out of all the Primes of the 13 that they say are evil, I mean, he's never on that list. So
no,
we must be
only Megatronus. Only Megatronus is evil.
That's true. Fully evil. I mean, I think they say Liege Maximo is kind of but he's like Loki. He just flows. Who cares?
Yeah. I got 4 new figures coming in.
Oh yeah, what do you got?
86 Brawn.
Where's mine?
You have him already. Dang it.
Boom. Yeah, no, he's awesome. He's sick.
Yeah. I got Gamer Edition Cliff Jumper coming in.
Right here.
Yes. I got core class. Core class Green Hide. Core
nice.
Class Ironhide coming in, yes. And then Nintendo to finish off the Legacy Dinobots Snarl.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited to complete my Volcanicus.
I
Yeah.
know. I can't wait for Snarl for that too. I mean,
Yeah.
look, everybody online is shits on them, but I can't. They're fun. They're so much fun, and they all have their own fair set of issues.
Yeah, I mean the
But
only
they're so
one
much
that's
fun.
they're fun figures, but the only
Yeah,
one that's
exactly.
the worst Dinobot from the core class lineup. Oh boy, Sludge.
Sludge really got the short end of the stick somehow.
He really got the short end of the stick. I don't know what happened there.
I don't know what happened because the other ones at least have some.
But here's the thing: we need to take three things into account. We need to take one, it's core class.
Yes.
Two, it's a combiner.
Yeah, which is awesome. Core class combiner is awesome.
Yeah, and and three is a triple changer. So
yeah, I mean that's true.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to understand that in core class scale, not everything needs to be good looking.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, we've seen like how Iguanas was made, how Bombers was made. Okay, they were fantastic.
They're great. Yeah, those two are awesome.
They're great. But as far as you want to have core class combiners, they have to be. You got to have compromises, for the transformation.
Well, I mean, that's not even necessarily true for just core class. I mean, that's true for every combiner. There's always going to be some, right? Like I remember when Combiner Wars Devastator came out, which I don't actually have, but we'll talk about that question there in a second. We can. But I remember everyone saying how awesome Devastator is, but individually the Constructicons are just okay.
Yeah, they were kind of. Yeah, I have the combiner. I have Combiner Wars Devastator. I got
really bad.
Yeah, I love the way Devastator looks. Okay, Devastator combined, fantastic, but the individual bots, oh boy, the articulation is a little bit limited or hindered, and the only one that's kind of sticking out like a sore thumb was Long Haul because he was like a bulky dude. He just doesn't really care about no proportions. I'm Long Haul. I don't care about no proportions. Proportions don't apply to me.
Yeah, totally. No, it's. I mean, it's just. I think Legacy Menasor has been the one that's tackled that hurdle really well, but at the same time, it's still not avoiding complaints because if anything, the mode that may have gotten compromised, quote unquote, would be the combined mode because it's show accurate. So the limbs just attaching onto Motormaster, which I know a lot of people don't like for one reason or another. But again, there's always going to be problems, I think, with
there's always going to be complaints.
There's always going to be complaints anyway. And I mean, to address the question there, I think a Studio Series 86 Devastator would be awesome.
Yeah, if they can do it the same way, they did with Revenge Fun Devastator, like sell each member separately,
different size points.
Yeah, at different size points.
Yeah.
Don't compromise anything.
Yeah, exactly.
But if they can do the same thing and then sell every member in a box set in a later release, that would be great. That would be awesome.
Yeah,
because if you think about it,
Devastator's awesome.
Yeah, but because if you think about it, the first Titan class was technically Studio Series Devastator for Studio Series. So because in the box set, it's like we're very Titan box.
Yeah.
I guess you could do that, but
I would love to see what the first. I mean, besides Devastator, obviously, love to see if they introduce Titan class into Studio Series, what the first one would be.
Yeah, but don't make Stratosphere Titan class, please.
No, I think I would be fine with him as commander. I think Commander.
Yeah, I think he'll be a
Okay.
commander. Yeah, him being a commander would be great because I have the budget to get commander class figures because I have Siege Jetfire, I have Earthrise Skylings, I have Kingdom Rodimus Prime, I got Legacy Menasor, I got Legacy Evolution Commander class Armada Prime.
Yes.
5 commanders, and I'm gonna get the next one from Studio Series, Ultra Magnus.
Ultra Magnus.
Yeah, that thing looks fantastic.
I know. I'm stoked. He looks great.
It destroys the Siege and Kingdom versions.
Yeah.
Yeah, it immensely. It destroys them immensely. Yeah.
I love, as much as I like that Siege and Earthrise went with the inner robot gimmick.
No, yeah, the white prime.
The white with the white prime inner robot. I just love that Studio Series is doing everything all in one again.
Yeah, all in one.
It's great.
I think the only issue about Siege and Kingdom was the white prime gimmick because the white prime kind of prevented the character to have a lot of articulation and gave him like the wrong proportions. And yeah. But for the Studio Series 86 version, like the vehicle mode is just perfect. It's a legit car carrier because you compare it to the Kingdom version, you can tell which one's better. Like
right, yeah. I will say the Siege one was a lot better than the Kingdom one, in my opinion, of course. Because it's like I think with the Kingdom one, because they tried to like make it longer. But by doing that, they like left more gappage like in between the car carrier part and the actual front cab. But like when you put the cab piece on, or the carrier piece on the cab on Siege, it was like one streamlined vehicle, which in my opinion looked a little bit nicer. But you can't beat the Studio Series 86. That's going to be the best.
No,
for sure.
You cannot. No, it's totally the best Ultra Magnus ever from the main line. Totally the best one. Yeah. Engineering, scale, all that. Yeah.
And I'm glad when they announced him at Comic-Con that his release date was only November. So it was like the end of July to the beginning of November, whereas they announced things like when they announced Mirage, like Studio Series Mirage in like April or May. So I think it was like May, like right before the movie came out. But they were like, "Oh yeah, he's not coming out till December." And I'm like, "Stop with that."
Hong Kong actually has the latest wave of Studio Series.
I know. I saw those in-hand pictures.
And I'm like, "What? How dare you, Hong Kong? Why? Why you do this to me? No, don't do this to me, Hong Kong. I still haven't even finished Legacy Evolutionary 4. Let me finish that first." And then
right.
At the Studio Series Wave 22, I think. Yeah.
I know.
Because I still need to get Leader Class Snarl and finish off Legacy Evolutionary.
I do too. Snarl has been so difficult.
It's so difficult to find. But Hong Kong literally restocked him, so I hope Malaysia restocks him. And I still need
seen him here in the States, at least where I live yet. So, I haven't seen him.
3 commanders in a year? No, I think it's 2 commanders.
That's too much.
Menasor 4-pack. If you want to count that, sure.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Kona Master, sure. Yeah.
It makes sense to do 1 commander for each line a year. But keep 1 Legacy and 1 Studio Series. I think that's fine. And the gift set, I don't really count the gift set because I mean it's good for people who didn't have a chance to get it. Yeah. But like I put gift sets in like a separate category because it has the 4 deluxes in it too. So it's not
the 4 deluxes is I don't count it. I really don't count it because I'm not even buying it. I'm saving my money. So
smart.
I don't want to pay 1,000 just for a gift set. No, not gonna do that. No.
Yeah,
not gonna do it. No.
But yeah, I would be okay with Legacy getting a commander a year and Studio Series getting a commander a year, but have them come out like they can't come out at the same time.
Yeah, they
have to come out like
in different waves.
In different waves. What they did this year was fine because Armada Prime came out in July, and now Ultra Magnus is coming out in November. That's enough of a gap.
Yeah.
To build up to the next one.
Exactly. So if Studio Series Wave 22 comes out like next month, I have to rethink about which one I buy first. Like, should I go for Legacy of the 24 first or Studio Series Wave 22? Because those are the last waves I need to complete for this year, and then I need to get Power Link's Hotshot as well, so but I can get my first minicon. So
you know what? I assume he's going to come out at PulseCon, isn't he?
Yeah.
They haven't announced where he's. I know some people in the Asia side of things got him. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's not on Pulse. He's not on Big Bad Toy Store or anything. So
I haven't seen Power Link's Hotshot yet. So
I wouldn't be surprised if he's the PulseCon exclusive.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, that would make perfect sense. He'll be
I'm gonna prepare myself
PulseCon exclusive. Then
he's gonna be the PulseCon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's honestly, Legacy Wave 4 or Evolution Wave 4, I guess. It's overall pretty solid. There's still some figures in that wave that I feel like I'm indecisive on whether I'm getting or not. I'm indecisive on Detritus and Strong Arm. But I think I'll get everybody else for sure.
I've seen reviews for Strong Arm.
Yeah.
Actually, she doesn't look that bad in person.
She doesn't look that. Yeah, I know. She doesn't look that bad. That's always the case. all the stock photos always look like garbage.
Yeah, I will say this. I love the RAD 2015 cartoon. I really don't care what people say. I really don't care about your negative opinions about it. Yeah, I don't care. Shush. Let me have my moment. Let me enjoy the show. I love the show. It's a fun show. It makes me laugh. It's a well-written show in my opinion. The fact that they brought in combiners and the main 5 Autobots became a combiner themselves, and I'm like, hey, that's cool though.
Yeah. I don't hate the show.
You never here's my explanation here. Like for Ultra B, you never see in the Transformer show, you never see the main characters become a combiner. That is the first time you see the main characters become the combiner themselves. Right. And I was like, yo, that's dope. I never saw that before. So that's pretty cool. And I really dig the design of Ultra B. Very bulky, very big, and I dig it. And they don't make the combiners tight in size. No. They're just slightly bigger than Optimus Prime. So
yeah.
Just slightly bigger.
I haven't watched the show in a good while, but I didn't hate it. I remember not hating it. The Elita mold seemed like a weird choice. And I don't hate that mold either. I think that mold is fine. And at least with the stock photos, some of the in-hand photos doesn't look as bad. I just feel like her head proportion is off. Her head looks way bigger than it should be.
Hold it. There's an image where her head is bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
And here it is. Here is the image that Hasbro possibly used as their basis for their Legacy Strong Arm.
Let's see it.
Because I'm pretty sure they used this image.
Okay, that makes sense. If that was the image they were going off of, that figure, besides the door wings on the back, is 100% accurate to that image.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. But look at the image right under it. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean,
See, like even okay, looking at that picture, the figure looks pretty close to that.
hmm,
But then look at the picture to the left of that one. Like some of these angles, she looks huge, and some of these angles, like look at so that one looks fine. So I think there's just a see, and she looks super bulky in that one.
like I
And
think
then
people
click,
need to understand that.
and it's animation, so there's going to be, yeah, there's always going to be discrepancies like that. But it's
Yeah,
weird how drastically different she looks in some of these shots.
you know, there's like I gotta say, like when like I personally like the way Legacy Strong Arm was done. Like I
Yeah.
think they did a great job in terms of retooling.
Oh yeah, I won't dispute that either. Yeah,
Like the
solid retool.
retooling is like super well done. It's like
Yeah,
it looks like a totally brand new figure. Like totally brand new. It looks like a totally brand new mold. Like you couldn't notice that it was retooled from Elite One except for the legs.
right.
So
Yeah, it's because the way that I think because I think I remember them talking about how they did
mm,
retool the shoulder wheel things a little
mm,
bit.
yeah,
Because I don't think the Elita version of the mold can get them like down and angled
no,
like the
no,
strong arm one can. So I like
no,
that they did that
yeah.
to help that.
And the alt mode, like the alt mode, looks quite close to the cartoon model. Like
Yeah,
it looks
true.
quite close,
Yeah,
and it's a way better done figure than the first three Prime Universe figures. I will say, like the first three Prime Universe figures, then they weren't really that accurate to the to the
yeah,
show model.
fair.
But I still like the figures. They're still fun to mess with.
I agree.
But
Yeah,
yeah, but I think this
yeah.
figure,
Knockout was the
yeah,
he got knockout should never have been a Jazz retool.
yeah.
It's such a
Although
shame.
yeah, definitely a shame that Knockout was a Jazz retool. But I
Yeah,
will say that Knockout actually kept his pointy feet, and
yeah.
kept the staff, and the Karma looks gorgeous.
The Karma does look really nice.
The Karma looks great. So there's some bit of accuracy in Knockout. So I
Yeah.
will say, but but as for Strong Arm, I
Yeah,
think
there she is.
like this angle
Yeah,
here,
see that picture is really solid.
like super solid. Like
Yeah,
this picture tells you that this figure can look bulky. So
Mark definitely
yeah,
said those stock photos were not good. Here's way better ones.
yeah. And
Because
this
when I saw these pictures, I was like, okay, that's a
one,
lot better. Yeah, that is a lot
you can
better.
actually store the light bar on the arm, like
Yeah,
in the
that's cool.
show. So
Yeah, that's cool.
that's quite awesome.
Yeah.
Although I will say, I kind of wish that they did the combiner for. That's what I was thinking. You know, if they can, if they're doing already 2015 Strong Arm, are they actually going to make the combiner Ultra B as the year 3 combiner for Legacy? But then they just didn't do that. I'm like, okay,
I feel like they know.
yeah.
I don't think they would bank that much on RID 2015.
Yeah, but yeah.
But who knows?
But I really hope we get more figures from RD 2015. Like if I do I'll do all the Decepticons. You know, all the strange.
the Decepticons need.
Yeah,
If
all of them.
If
all
they can
of
make
them.
a steel jaw,
Yeah,
or like a Thunder Hoof. I need Legacy Thunder Hoof like yesterday.
I know. I never got the World Class Fracture. I never got him.
I have though. I have Fracture. He's actually pretty solid. Yeah, he's pretty solid.
But
Thunder Hoof is really solid.
if Legacy does a Fracture, I'm immensely buying it. I'm instantly buying it. I just need I need a new Fracture because the Minicon Deployer's Fracture is not enough for me. So
fair enough.
Yeah. But here's the thing, you know. Here's my long and short of it, you know.
Yeah.
I have my own opinions on the Legacy line, you know, but my problem with the fandom is like they think they're always right and they are always like so
of course we are. Don't you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my problem is the main issue with the fandom is that there are some people like they hear somebody else's opinion and then they get triggered, and because they want the other
Yeah.
person to be on the same side as them, but you cannot force everybody to be on the same side as you. You gotta have to let
Yeah.
others. Yeah, you gotta have to let
Well,
others.
yeah. Welcome
Yeah,
to being a kid who grew up with the prequels of Star Wars.
yeah.
Telling
I mean,
people
I
and
grew up with the prequels. I
yeah.
grew up with the prequels, and the prequels weren't that bad. I don't know. I don't get the hate. Like, I honestly don't get the hate.
No.
It's the
Well, I don't know.
backstory of Anakin. Yeah,
I
it's
don't
literally the
trust me.
origin of Anakin. So, yeah,
Trust me when I say I don't get the hate either. But
yeah.
it is what it is.
And
And all the
then
sequel fans are going through the same thing right now that I
yeah,
was in 2010.
yeah,
So it's just a big circle. It's all just a big circle.
yeah, yeah.
But no, I totally agree with you, and I think I think part of it is like the way people engage with each other online is
Mm,
always like there's no
yeah.
like
That's
when you're tweeting at somebody or like replying to a YouTube comment, there's like never any nuance in the discussion. It's
mm,
always like
yeah.
extreme one, mine's extreme two. Why don't you agree with my extreme one? Well, you don't agree with my extreme two. There's
Mm,
there's no
yeah.
meeting in the middle on
That,
the internet.
that's
It
true.
seems.
That's true. Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah,
But no, I mean,
but
yeah, I'm looking back to the legacy discussion. I mean, I love the legacy line. I haven't skipped very many of the legacy figures because they're all solid.
yeah, I haven't. The only ones I skipped on was a lot of the Lost John releases because a lot of them are repaints, and yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Um, but I did kind of want the IDW Blur because it looks pretty good.
He's one of
So
the only ones of those I got. Um,
um,
of Velocitron ones I picked up. I had to grab Override, so
Cosmos
I
and
got Override. I got
Override were the ones I
Cosmos.
got. Yeah, I
I
got
can't.
Cosmos
I
and Override. Yeah,
cannot believe I got Cosmos. I'm so happy I
yeah,
did though. I got
yeah.
Scourge. I got already Scourge. And I got the
Yep.
IDW Blur. Oh, and
Mhm.
Crasher.
Oh yeah, Crasher, GoBot
Yeah,
Crasher. Yeah,
she was cool. You gotta.
nice.
She's a GoBot. You gotta rep the GoBots.
Gotta have a GoBot, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, but what else did I pass on? I passed on quite a few exclusives because didn't really care. Like
Yeah.
Nova Prime, Cascade, Javelin,
Ooh,
and some of the IDW 2 packs.
I just got my Nova Prime 2 days Wednesday.
Ooh,
He
oh nice.
is. Yeah, he's right here.
Ooh,
I tell
looking
you.
good.
Yeah, he's
Ooh,
awesome.
looking good.
He's
Yeah,
great.
quite
Yeah,
cool.
he's so much fun.
I like the design. Really cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It is cool. The wings are sweet.
Very nice. You know
He looks really good.
what kind of triggered me was Javelin. Javelin, the retool of Bumblebee movie RC.
Yes,
You wouldn't
she's
think you
she's
wouldn't think that
awesome.
Hasbro, yeah, you
Yeah.
wouldn't think that Hasbro would use a Studio Series live action movie figure
Nope.
and use it as a legacy figure. Like
She was the main reason I wanted that set,
I,
and she did not disappoint. She is a great retool of that mold.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
she's
can tell like
fantastic.
so much difference. Yeah,
Yeah, I know it's
yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy. What else I passed on? I passed on. Um, well, I'm passing on Tow Line and Medics for now because they're still in stock and I'm not rushing out. So,
Fair. Yeah.
but I do want the Tow Line and Medics so I can actually have a Rescue Bot character and a RAD 2001 character on my shelf.
Yeah.
So.
I have Toe Line. He's fun.
Hmm.
I mean, basically, if you like the scrap hook mold, I mean,
I love
the
Scrap
same,
Hook.
the same
Absolutely
thing, right? But with
same
with
thing, but a
fun
different head. Yeah, different head.
Yeah.
Yeah, different head sculpt. Yeah.
Medics. If I ever see Medics, I will grab Medics. But Walgreens, I want them to
is
stop.
not stocking up.
I want them to stop
It's not stocking up, no.
with Walgreens.
Never got Minerva.
Neither did I.
Mm.
Never saw her at Walgreens.
No, never saw her. But that's okay. I already have a Elite 1, so.
Yeah.
You're not going to miss out on too much. So because the only difference is the head and the siren. So.
Yeah. I'm trying to see. I'm looking at the list of legacy figures. I'm trying to see who I've skipped.
I pretty much got everything from the mainstream. So.
Yeah, me too.
Here's the thing.
I skipped out on. I'm still indecisive on whether I'm going to grab Crosscut or not.
Passed on him. I didn't really need him.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I see him everywhere. He's got plenty of stock. Yeah. I'm not too worried about it. I skipped Twin Cast too.
Yeah, I skipped him too. I mean, I originally wanted him. Mold. I love the blaster mold. I absolutely love it. Great mold. I wanted Twin Cast so that I can actually get the rewind.
That's the only reason I wanted Twin Cast, and I figured it wasn't worth it just to get the rewind.
Yeah, the only one I want the Twin Cast, but I kind of hope that Studio Series 86 still continues to give us the Autobot cassettes.
That would
give
nice.
us new ones. Make the Autobot cassettes out of solid plastic.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah,
because clear plastic, don't do that.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they gave us more than just Frenzy and Rumble, too.
Yeah.
I think, if I remember correctly, one of the leaked listings had Steeljaw on there, and it was causing conundrum because I think at one point the leaked listing for it called it TF4 Steeljaw.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Age of Extinction Steeljaw.
And then they switched, and then the next time he reported on the listings, it got switched to saying 86 Steeljaw.
And I'm like, why?
So it would be interesting to see.
It's like
because you can't start that mold as the Age of Extinction Steeljaw and end up as the 86 Steeljaw.
No, you cannot.
Wildly different designs.
Two totally different characters.
So it has to be a mistake somewhere, but who knows?
Yeah, it has to be a mistake. Yes.
Who knows where
it needs to be a mistake?
Yeah.
It has to be a mistake. Like you look at the listings for Studio Series. You look at Sunstreaker. He's listed as Bumblebee Movie Sunstreaker, and I'm like,
Sunstreaker.
Movie 6. We all know that's Bumblebee Movie.
Right.
Bumblebee Movie. That's the 6th movie.
Yeah.
Like. Bruh, Sunstreaker was not in the movie. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Neither were Rumble and Frenzy. Neither were Rumble and Frenzy.
Yeah. I think that one, at least in the last list, got corrected to saying 86. And the
no, it didn't get corrected.
It didn't?
It didn't. It literally just said MV6. They didn't fix it.
That's awesome.
Shockwave is the only one that makes sense.
Yeah, even the Megatron doesn't make sense.
I mean, there was actually a silhouette of Megatron for the Bumblebee movie he was supposed to appear in, but didn't appear in. But we know his design is out there. Because you look at the Rise to Beast packaging for one of the Megatron toys.
The toys, yeah.
You can tell that was supposed to be the Bumblebee movie design, like totally, totally meant for the movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah. Oh, and I also passed on G2 Universe Megatron from the core class lineup because hey, I got the Voyager one, so who needs him? So.
Yeah, I didn't grab that one either.
I didn't grab Nemesis Prime because I'm not big on Nemesis Prime repaints. Didn't get Sound Blaster. I didn't get Thundercracker. Don't know why. I should have gotten him, but seeing that I already completed my Seeker collection from Earthrise, I don't think I really need the core class Thundercracker anymore. I think I'm fine with Skywarp and Starscream, so I'm fine with them. Yeah.
I grabbed it.
Hey,
Alfonso. Hey, Alfonso.
What up? Yeah. Never gets old. So, yeah. But
I like getting a lot of the core ones just because they're fun and they're easy to have as little desk toys.
Yeah, pretty much have all the core classes except for 4 figures. Just only 4. I passed on 4.
Think I the only one that I'm remembering that I haven't grabbed is the G2 Megatron. I think I never. I think. Oh no, the going back to Kingdom, whatever the green one was Dracodon, I think. Because I have Vertebrake.
Yeah,
But I never grabbed the Dracodon. I think those are the only 2 core classes that I don't have. I think I got all the other ones.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't gotten Ironhide yet. The 86 core Ironhide.
I have that one on the way. Because to go with my, because here's the rule of Ratchet and Ironhide from G1. If you have a white Ratchet,
you get one, you have to get the other.
You have to get the other. It's just like with Optimus Prime and Megatron. You get Prime, you gotta have a Megatron. Because you see, when I had Legacy Laser Optimus Prime, I was missing a G2 Megatron. Where's G2 Megatron?
Yeah.
I can't use the original generation's Voyager class G2 Megatron. That was a repaint of Bludgeon. Yeah,
oh,
of Bludgeon.
That one. Oh, yeah. The old generations one.
Like that was like one of the first times they used a movie mold for a Generations figure. Like one of the first times. Yeah, and what else? Yeah, I had to get Generation Select's G2 Megatron because I wanted him to go with my Laser Prime. Yeah. And now that I have him, I'm satisfied. So
yeah,
I'm satisfied. And same thing with Gamer Edition. I got Prime. I got Prime first.
Mm-hmm.
But I need a Megatron to fight. I need Megatron to fight against Prime.
Yes.
So I don't get Megatron. I can't have one or the other. I failed. Right. I failed with Titan's Return. Because I never found the Voyager class Optimus Prime. I should have gotten him, but yeah, because I got Titan's Return Megatron, right? And then I also failed with Combiner Wars because I never got the Combiner Wars Megatron. I never got him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, mine. I got the Combiner Wars Megatron, but I never got the Combiner Wars Optimus Prime. So, but then I got Power of the Primes Optimus Prime. So in my head, the Combiner Wars Megatron and the Power of the Primes Megatron are the ones that go together.
Yeah, because there's no Combiner Wars Megatron to go with Prime, so go with the Voyager Prime. Yeah, because
Power of the Primes is the only one of those 3 of the Prime Wars trilogy that I think they didn't make a Megatron for.
Yeah, they didn't make a Megatron.
Combiner Wars had the leader class, and Titans Return had the Triple Changer Voyager. Then I think Power of the Primes didn't have any.
The only thing that's kind of related to Megatron from Power of the Primes was Megatronus.
The little Megatronus.
Prime Master. That was the only one that's kind of related to Megatron. So,
but even then, it's only tangentially related to Megatron.
Yeah. So, yeah. What other figures have I missed that I passed on that I didn't need? Passed on Nemesis Leo Prime. Didn't need him.
So I'm gonna get Nemesis Leo Prime. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. But I
passed on.
So I might.
Yeah. I also skipped on Dirge because I already have the Earthrise Dirge. So why would I need 2 of them? So
jealous. Yeah, I had to get Earthrise I had to get Legacy Dirge because I did not get the Earthrise one. But I got Earthrise Thrust. So my Earthrise Thrust has been alone for a few years.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I remember that for the Amazon exclusives, the cone heads were a bit hard to find. And Amazon seems to cancel out their pre-orders or cancel out their orders, which was annoying. Yeah. I managed to get mine. I managed to find Earthrise Thrust. Lucky me, I guess. So...
Yeah, and it was weird that they made 2 of them exclusive to Amazon and 1 of them exclusive to Target.
Which is weird.
At least make all 3 of them exclusive to the same place. But yeah, I remember going to. I didn't pre-order that 2-pack right when they put it up, and I waited like a week or so on it, and then I was going to Amazon to go pre-order it. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go pre-order it today, and then I popped it up and it said currently unavailable, and I was like, oh, great. And then it never showed up again. So now, if I see something as Amazon exclusive and I want it, I pre-order it as fast as I can. So that I don't have another Earthrise Dirge and Ramjet on my hands. Yeah.
So true. Yeah.
Yeah. So now, hope they reissue Ramjet. Feels, and I hope they reissue Thrust for anybody who wasn't able to get Thrust.
Yeah, but yeah, Voyagers. I only passed on 2 Voyagers. Still need to get Trash Master and Bludgeon.
Me too. I can't wait for Trash Master. He looks so fun.
I was finding the Autobot symbol in Trash Master. Then I look at MGo's review, and I noticed the Autobot symbol was on the alt mode, the top of the alt mode, very tiny red thing. So I'm like, is that the Autobot logo? Oh, that's the Autobot logo. Oh, so that's where it is. Yeah. The Deluxes still need the Wave 7 Deluxes. Well, Legacy Evolution Wave 4, but it's Wave 7, so Wave 7 of Legacy. So,
yeah.
So Bombshell, Detritus, Shadow Striker, Strong Arm, need all of them. Yeah. As far as leader class figures go, just need Dreadwing.
Yeah, me too.
Because I pretty much have everything else. I have Galvatron, from Kingdom.
Yeah.
I got Laser Prime. I got Blitzwing. I got Transmetal 2 Megatron. I got Skyquake, Armada Megatron.
Yes.
And now I just need Dreadwing. That's it.
Yeah. That's where I'm at too.
Yeah. Commander classes. I got both. I have both.
Yep, me too.
And for Titans, I don't have any of them.
I have Metroplex, but I do not yet have the Nemesis.
Yeah.
But I will need to get the Nemesis at some point because I have the Arc. And back to our duos discussion. Can't have the Arc without the Nemesis, so gonna have to get her at some point. And I feel like I'm in the minority, or at least I was when she came out. I don't know what the consensus is anymore.
Yeah.
I love the way her proportions look. I think they make her look monstrous and weird. Which is really cool. In compared to the Arc, where he's just a typical robot proportion dude. It's cool that she's tall and spindly and long pointed fingers.
Yeah, and our first female Titan.
Yes, which is really cool.
Yeah, that is quite awesome. I need to get her though because I have the Arc.
Yeah.
I had the Nemesis.
It's cool ship design. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. The ship mode is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
It is.
So let me tell you what exclusives that I didn't really get.
Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah.
So Amazon Wreck and Rule collection totally passed on everything.
Yeah, I got all of those.
Passed on everything. I kind of wish I had the Spindle Master Dominus along with Twin Twist.
Those
the only ones I don't have.
Yeah, those 2 packs are easily the highlight of that sub collection.
Because the fossilizers.
The fossilizers are sick. Well, not only the fossilizers, the impactor is okay because I think that mold rocks, and I like the new head sculpt they gave him. But I really like that Leadfoot, that G2 Leadfoot in the Master Dominus pack. Really solid. I don't know what it is about that guy, but he rocks.
Yeah. And then moving on to the Amazon pre-Cybertronian War stuff.
I got all of those.
Never got the Rise of Tyranny 2-pack. I never got Nova Prime, the Cell. Data Club, Orion packs, and Senator Shockwave. Didn't get them. Didn't get the Cascade and Autobot Javelin. Yeah.
Yeah, I got all of those. I think they're all fun.
As far as the HasLab stuff goes, didn't get the Victory Saber. I don't have Deathsaurus. I don't have the Core Class Prime and Bumblebee.
I'm skipping that. Yeah, no.
I never got the Heroes Born 2-pack and the War Dawn 2-pack.
I got both of those.
Yeah, I didn't really get them. I don't know why.
Fair enough.
Because the only one I'm looking forward to is Power Link's Hotshot because it's got the Jolt. So.
Yeah, the Jolt looks sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get Victory Saber. just due to I wanted to get Victory Saber, but due to circumstance, I didn't have enough funds for Victory Saber. But then Deathsaurus rolled around, and I was like, I'm not missing Deathsaurus. So I did get Deathsaurus. Waiting for them to say he's shipping soon, because it's about that time, but we'll see.
Then for the Target stuff, Creatures Collide 4-pack, the Troop Builder multi-pack, didn't really care for those. Red Cog, didn't get them. Heroic Maximal Dinobot, no. Origin Autobot Jazz, I do have him.
Great. Jazz is awesome. That Jazz
Autobot Silver Streak, didn't really care.
I didn't get him either.
Evil Predacon Pterosaur, I had to get him because I didn't find the Kingdom one. So
I did get that one too, just because the toy deco was sick.
Yeah, I prefer the toy deco for Pterosaur. The only one I prefer the toy deco one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Towline, Minerva, Medics didn't really. No.
Freaking Walgreens.
I think the main reason why I didn't get Heroes Born 2-pack and the War Dawn 2-pack, I think it's just because I already have the Cup mold and the Scourge mold and the Legacy Prime RC mold. So
yeah, that's fair.
Really,
I got those because the Orion Pax origin story I love personally. So I felt like I had to get the Orion Pax and Alpha Trion, and I love Alpha Trion too. But and then I wanted to get War Dawn 2-pack because it just creates a whole little scene in and of itself, which is really neat. I just wish so bad that they had not used the Cup mold for Dion. Wish they had used a different mold because I'm not the biggest fan of despite the fact that I have Cup and Orion Pax and Dion. I'm not a huge fan of that mold, but they keep making characters that I want on that mold.
Yeah, that's true. I think Orion Pax and Dion were the mold. Where's the mold? They were the mold, kind of. Bit better. Yeah.
And it made sense for Orion Pax because he has history of
being a Cup mold,
being
a retail Cup mold. Yeah. Like Science Victoria. Dion, no.
Never been a Cup
time you're getting a figure. First time you get a figure of Dion.
Well, they did. Maybe it was.
They did a Armada Hotspot repaint.
Yeah, there's two others. The first Dion figure was, I don't know if he ever actually got released or if it was just pictures of him, but he was a G1 wheelie recolor.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna figure out what he.
Yeah, he was a Dion. He came packaged.
But yeah, I think he came packaged with somebody else.
Orion Pax.
Looking at the art of Dion on the first picture of him on TF Wiki, I can tell why they used the Cup mold because that looks like Cup.
But very similar. Yeah, very similar.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yes.
Timelines. They had a timelines.
Yes. He was the original one was an E-Hobby release, which is where a lot of those that's where the Orion Pax that was a recolor of Cup came from. Oh, he came packaged with Orion Pax. Duh.
Yeah, packaged with Orion Pax.
Yeah.
Sure.
Obviously, it makes sense that they didn't use Studio Series 86 wheelie as Dion, although that would have been funny as hell.
Yeah. That would be hilarious.
And then the Dion from Hot Shot mold looks cool.
Timeline's Hot Shot, yeah.
Not accurate to G1, so.
No, not accurate. It's totally different design. It's an Elite Guard version of Dion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
then the Legacy one. So.
Yeah. So I just have to suffer with the Cup mold.
I mean, I personally dig the Cup mold. You know, it's a wonderful figure in my opinion. I think my favorite Cup figure. To be honest, it's the best mainline G1 Cup that I've ever seen. Better than Titan's Return, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
Got great articulation. I love his gimmick of falling apart.
So I think that's my biggest problem with the mold when they use it on other characters, is they should just glue those pieces on. Because it made sense for Cup to do that.
It makes sense for Cup because he did it.
it doesn't make sense for Orion Pax and Dion
And
to
Dion,
have that feature.
yeah.
Plus,
But
the
if you
QC
super glue
on
it,
Dion's arms.
yeah. But if you super glue those arms, and legs, he won't get the.
He won't
They
have
won't get
it won't have a swivel. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
the
only
only
problem.
thing. That's the only problem, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's been unfortunate.
And I think I guess I need to look at it. My thing with that cup mold is that I always have felt like it's just been a little too skinny.
Yeah, he looks
because
a bit.
he's kind of a bulky boy in the movie in the cartoon.
He's supposed to be bulky, yeah, and his alt mode is so different.
I actually love the alt mode of that mold, though. I'm not gonna lie, the alt mode on that mold.
But this is his vehicle mode. This is official. This is his official vehicle mode in the cartoon. Like, I didn't think that Cybertronian vehicle modes would have wheels. How?
Why does he have 8 wheels?
How does a Cybertronian vehicle have wheels?
See, okay, so the Legacy toy, I guess, is accurate to his robot mode, but it ain't to that vehicle mode.
No,
I'll tell you that.
They need to make a new Dion to make this alt mode. So
yeah, that alt mode is way cooler.
Yeah.
Than the alt mode that the Legacy toy has.
Yeah. But I guess we won't get a Dion anytime soon.
I probably not for another 10 or so years, if that. Yeah. I mean, I'll take what I can get, but.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for what Legacy has to offer us, next year.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, more Cybertron stuff.
More
Armada
stuff.
Galvatron from Armada.
Yeah.
You're getting both Megatron and Galvatron from Metatron, which is crazy. Then you got the Rock Lords, which is gonna be cool.
I really hope those end up being actual Rock Lords, because that's gonna be sick.
Yeah. That's gonna be absolutely sick. I never got the Rock Lords. I don't have the Rock Lords. So would love to have figures of the Rock Lords and Transformers. Like, that would be great. That would be great, man.
I will miss the Junkions, because the Junkions were really, really cool.
And a
lot of fun.
Indeed.
But, man, if they pull off Rock Lords, perfect.
Well, we are getting another Junkion next year, Scrap Heap.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, in the 86 subline. So that's gonna be awesome. So because I love Scrap Hook, Crash Bar. I can't wait for Trash Master. I can't wait to get him.
Looks awesome.
And Trash Master is gonna be he looks awesome. Like,
yeah, he does.
Sick, absolutely sick. I love his design. And then of course, what Studio Series has to offer next year: Rise to Beast Scorponok, Rise to Beast Wheeljack. How do you feel about his design, by the way?
I don't hate it.
Okay.
I will say it has grown on me. At first I was like, okay, here's how I think about the Wheeljack design in Rise of the Beasts, and how I think people could have handled how people would have handled it better if they did it as a younger version of Q from Dark of the Moon. Because if you think about the Wheeljack design in Rise of the Beasts, and you look at it as he's the same one as the one from Bumblebee, they don't look even remotely like they share any characteristics. But if you think about Q from Dark of the Moon, and you think about Wheeljack from Rise of the Beasts as being Q from 30 years prior, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
So that's how I usually like to think. I know that the connections to Bayverse in Rise of the Beasts are like very, very loose / non-existent.
Yeah, because it was confirmed. It's confirmed that Rise of the Beasts is a total reboot.
Yeah.
But still a continuation of the Bumblebee movie. Because you can see the Prime and Bumblebee at like same design. It's like pretty much similar to the and of course they mentioned Charlie. Because Prime said in the movie, like, I know one was good to you, B.
Yeah.
It's just not our world.
And there was a deleted scene where Bumblebee pulled out a picture of her.
Yeah.
Which would have been cool.
They should have kept that. They could have kept that though.
Yeah.
Been nice.
But yeah, I think it would have. I think he would have benefited from either being not called Wheeljack, or he was also only in the movie for like 10 minutes max. So yeah, I don't know why they didn't just make him look like that.
Yeah, how did this become the nerd from Rise of the Beast?
Yeah, right. I know. Like it's such a drastic.
How are they the same character? Like how?
Well, and then
how
but the same question lies to RC too, because RC does not look very. Besides her face, she doesn't look very much like.
Yeah, and she probably shrank. She shrank.
And she shrank. She definitely shrank.
She definitely shrank because in the Bumblebee movie, she was big.
Yeah, she was at least the same size as
Ratchet, and Ironhide and all those other guys. And then Rise of the Beast, she scanned a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And then when she scanned a motorcycle on Earth.
Which, I mean, that's not like out of like the rules of mass shifting are so strange that you could explain that out as she mass shifted sizes because she wanted to be a motorcycle. Sure, whatever. Like,
yeah. Sure.
But Wheeljack.
I guess you could.
About Wheeljack changed. His face is different.
Takes place. The movie takes place like what? 7 years.
I think it's 7 years after Bumblebee. Yeah.
After Bumblebee movie happened, I'm pretty sure after when the Autobots crash landed on Earth, I'm pretty sure one of them was Wheeljack. Pretty sure.
It would make sense.
Then he crash landed in where was that place? Puerto Rico. Yeah, Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah.
Puerto Rico. Once he crash landed there, he kind of got used to the customs of Puerto Rico, and he scanned a Volkswagen van, and then
fine. Yeah,
then after he scanned it, then his head totally changed.
Everything about him totally changed. His design.
Yeah, and everything about his accent changed.
Yeah.
7 years in Puerto Rico, of course.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
And
but
I guess Wheeljack was kind of being Wheeljack when he was like scanning the whole area.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, I didn't mind his characterization in the film. I mean, again, he was only in the movie for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and then had little to nothing.
Didn't really do anything.
He didn't really speak that much. So,
but the mainline toy of Wheeljack is really fun. So I'm excited to see what the studio series will be like.
Yeah. It's kind of hilarious when people see Studio Series Rise of the Beast Wheeljack's name on the listings, they're like, "Get him out of the list." Like, no, peoples, you cannot stop Hasbro from making Studio Series Rise of the Beast Wheeljack. Yeah. They're gonna make him. You gotta live with it, man. You gotta live with this design.
If you don't want it, just don't buy it.
If you don't want it, don't buy it. Don't complain. Don't complain online for 24 hours. It's gonna take a lot out of you. So because here's my thing.
Go ahead.
Yeah, here's my thing. When you complain online for 24 hours, the next day you're gonna have a lot of brain farts and you can't even say anything. So
yeah,
but
I hope the studio, because I think my biggest disappointment with Studio Series Nightbird is that she is sharing either the same mold or a lot of pieces / engineering from the same mold from the mainline toy.
No, not the same mold. I can tell you it's not the same mold because Studio Series Nightbird is substantially smaller than the mainline.
She's smaller than the mainline? The mainline is tiny.
And Studio Series 1 is way tinier.
Wait, how did they make her smaller?
She's so small, man. I'm telling you.
I know.
I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking.
In hand images.
Yeah. I'm not even joking.
All right, well, she's smaller than Mirage. Let me see if I can find a. Oh,
There we go.
You're right.
Yeah, there we go.
Car mode.
She is.
Car mode is smaller, at least.
The robot
But
mode. Here's the thing. There we go. There it is.
How did that happen?
I don't know how it happened. It doesn't even make me mad. It makes me laugh.
Here's here's the thing about it though, because look at these two figures next to each other. The arms,
they're not the same mold.
They're not the same mold, but they're using a lot of the same skeleton. The arms are similar.
Yeah.
They have that single joint right there in the middle. They have the flap over the shoulder.
Mm.
The chest and the head and the back are pretty different, which is nice. But then the legs, besides details, like they look like they transform and function exactly the same as the mainline version.
Mm. Similar engineering, but molding wise different.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. But
which is weird because I thought her design in the movie was different enough from the mainline version that it would have warranted just being a figure that didn't need to borrow engineering.
I mean, hey, she looks good in this pose. So
that pose, she looks solid.
Hmm. And you can give her two swords. You can give her the mainline sword and this. And hey,
I wish she came with two swords.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah.
Kind of wish. But I hope her transformation is fun. I really hope she has a fun transformation.
Yeah.
So if she's a fun figure to mess with, hey, I'm fine with it.
That's true. That's really that's all that matters.
Yeah. Then Mirage, same thing. If he's fun to mess with, then hey, I'm fine. So because he looks good. Mirage.
I don't think the robot mode looks terrible.
Yeah, it doesn't really deserve the hate. So
yeah.
Man.
Proportions are not 100% accurate.
Definitely, but hey, more robotic.
I mean, neither was Scourge's, but that figure still is awesome. So
still is awesome. So I can't wait to have the. But the car mode is gorgeous.
That Porsche mode is perfect. It's beautiful.
Beautiful, gorgeous.
And for Nightbird too. Nightbird's car mode looks really good too.
And I like how Mirage actually has the Autobot logo on the hood, so that's amazing.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Then with Nightbird has Terracon logo molded in to the the front of the car, so that's quite awesome as well. It's only Battle Trap that doesn't have the Terracon logo. Even Freezer doesn't have it. So.
Oh, interesting. I don't know if I noticed that or not.
But yeah, I can't wait to get Studio Series Nightbird and Mirage. To
round it out.
Build this. So build the collection of Studio Series.
Oh yeah, there you go. Look at that.
There's the entire Studio Series collection there. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I only passed out on a few figures that I didn't really care about. Like that crankcase.
Yeah.
No, that crankcase. That crankcase just makes me angry. It makes me just. I don't like that guy.
Yeah.
Not screen accurate. It's just not screen accurate at all. Like, I don't know what happened there, but
yeah. I always found it weird when they just like put another figure from like the main line or something into Studio Series and was like, "Hey, it's Studio Series." Okay. Like Cogman, I was happy that they put Cogman in Studio Series because I wanted that figure and I never found it. But like they just put the deluxe Cogman figure in Studio Series, regardless of his accuracy.
I don't think that there's gonna be another Cogman figure because he was a headmaster in the movie and he was a tiny robot. So
unless they do what they did with Exosuit Noah. And they make him essentially just an articulated little figure that because the cool thing with Noah is they gave him that jet mode
Yeah.
But the in-hand pictures are showing you can just fully take that piece off, and he's a
Yeah.
complete figure all around.
Exactly. Yes.
You could do the same thing with Cogman. You could fake some head mode or something, but make him a small little core class and call it good. Because he was the same height. Maybe he was only a little bit bigger than Mark Wahlberg in that movie, but it wasn't like too terribly not human sized.
True. I mean, hey. Yeah. So let me tell you which figures I passed on from Studio Series.
Yeah.
Darker Moon Autobot Ratchet. Shadow Raider.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
KSI Sentry. Revenge of the Fallen Starscream.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are the 4 figures I passed on in 2018. So, I passed on Thundercracker from Dark of the Moon.
Oh, yeah.
I passed on all the multi-packs that included Bumblebee. You know, the gold Bumblebees and the one, the last night Bumblebee 2-pack. You know, the then and now 2-pack. I never got that one. I never got the 2-pack because I already have the last night Wave 3 Bumblebee, so I didn't really need it. So. What else did I pass on? Okay, so that's 5. That's 5 plus however many Bumblebees that I passed on.
Yeah.
I even passed on the China Taobao Blackout because I didn't really care. So, yeah. So that's 2018. So that's 2018. For 2019 though, 2019 I passed on Conquer Bumblebee.
Yeah, me too.
Crankcase. Cogman, because I already have the last night Cogman, the original deluxe.
Yep.
That's all I passed from 2019.
I don't think I.
I
I didn't get the KSI boss, but otherwise
I love that
got all the other ones.
Okay, funny story. I originally wanted to pass on KSI boss. But then when I found out that long haul was only sold in a set of 2, I had to get KSI boss. I had no choice. Because I needed long haul for Devastator. But since you can only get long haul in a set of 2, I had to get KSI boss.
My long haul was a single release.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky. So, but then when I unboxed KSI Boss, when I opened them up, I fell in love with the color scheme. Like, absolutely beautiful silver paint, like very nice and shiny, and just looks way better than the Nitro Zeus mold. So, just absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Nice to have KSI Boss because to fill in my HBX Station Decepticons. So, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I also passed on the Battle Damage Megatron and the SC
too.
Yeah. Passed on the Transformers the Right Megatron. Didn't really need it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I passed.
I didn't get the Drift either. The last night Drift that came with a little baby dino.
I have that one. I had to get that one because it looks way better than the original version. So.
Yeah, he does look good. I just don't think I ever saw him really available. I guess he was an Amazon. Was he Amazon or was he somewhere else?
It didn't really say he was an Amazon exclusive. Yeah. He was available from multiple online retailers. He was available on a lot of online retailers.
I probably just chose not to get him then. That one's probably on.
Yeah. So that's all I passed on 2019. Only like 5 figures.
Let's see, 2020.
Then 2020. So World War II Hot Rod. World War II Hot Rod I passed on.
I got World War II Hot Rod.
Okay.
Because I wanted a Hot Rod from Studio Series period. So.
World War II Hot Rod and Skipjack I passed on.
I guess I passed on Skipjack too because I had Rampage and I felt like Rampage was good enough.
Yeah. I did get that foot from the Target exclusives, so
me too. Yeah.
Didn't really need the Devastator set.
Yeah.
It's funny how he's labeled 69.
Nice.
So funny. Then 2021 is when the 86 subline came around.
This is when things got hot.
Absolutely love the 86 subline. They love it. I got all of them. All
I
of it.
skipped.
All
I got all the 86 ones. I skipped Revenge of the Fallen sideswipe.
Oh, because he had the Darker Moon side swipe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got him. Hey, what's up, Treebot Reviews? You're officially doing a panel on TFCon with other creators. Nice.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome. Hey, Treebot, you wanna
dream.
pop in here? You wanna pop in here and just chit chat with us if you're free. So, yeah, Treebot, it's been a long time since you joined, so we'd love to have you on here, man. We'd love to add you in. So, yeah, if you're free, by the way. So, but, oh wait, the only one I passed on was Sweep.
I didn't get the sweep either.
Yeah, didn't get Sweep, but the rest I got all of it. So
I didn't get Grindor either.
You know why I had to get Grindor?
For the better hands,
Yeah.
for Blackout.
Not just that, for Ravage.
Oh, and for Ravage. I know.
Yeah.
Those were the only two reasons I was thinking about getting Grindor. I never did. You know what's weird? Is they're doing that 15th anniversary Amazon Decepticons pack.
Yeah, they didn't put Bone Crusher.
They didn't put Bone Crusher, but they also didn't just use the Grindor mold for Blackout and give him a Blackout color scheme because they had to have known that everybody hated the Blackout hands because they gave Grindor better hands.
Exactly.
So why would they redo Blackout and not give us a Blackout with?
I honestly do not know. I really don't know, man.
But then it was weird that they also did not put in Bone Crusher or Brawl.
Yeah.
It felt weird.
It doesn't really feel right.
Yeah, it didn't. I mean, I wouldn't have gotten that pack anyway because I have all the figures. So
yeah,
no need for
I have all of them as well.
Because that's the same thing with the Autobots one. As cool as the Autobot one looked, I have all those. I didn't need to get.
Hey, I didn't know that 2021 had a reissue of Battle Damage Megatron. Didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
They also reissued the Then and Now 2-pack. Didn't know that as well.
Why?
Okay. Didn't know that. Then there was one. Then there was like 79 High Octane Bumblebee. Didn't get that one because I already have the original High Octane Bumblebee. So.
Yes, I didn't get that pack either because I also have the original High Octane Bumblebee, but I don't have Stinger, so I regret not getting that pack because I never got the first issue of Stinger, and then I didn't get that one. So now I feel like I'm screwed.
Well, here's my issue though. Why is High Octane Bumblebee part of the Studio Series line? Like. Seriously,
that's what I'm saying. That's not the first time they've just packed in a mainline figure in a Studio Series called it good. Sometimes it feels weird when they call figures in the Bumblebee movie like part of Studio Series officially.
Like
because
like with Cogman, the Last Night Drift, and who else? And the Last Night Bumblebee, they look very Studio Series quality, like the way they look, how accurate they look.
Well, they did. Well, and I think at least for I think Cogman had a slightly different paint scheme, or like they added some paint details.
The Studio Series one had more shinier paint.
Yeah, so they at least did something to differentiate it, but the High Octane Bumblebee is just straight up the same figure.
It's weird. Like they need to redo High Octane Bumblebee. They need to redo it. They so need to redo it. What else? Oh yeah, they even had the 86 Cliff Jumper.
Yeah. Oh, the better paint.
Didn't get that one because I had Earthrise Cliff Jumper.
Yeah, I didn't see a need to get it either. Because yeah.
Then come 2022, I got all the core classes.
I feel like I got pretty much all of these.
Yeah, I think I have all of them. Yes. I think I have all of them.
I got
all. Yeah.
I got Spike, I got Ratchet, Melee, I got Laserbeak.
Yeah.
I got Rumble. I got all those. I got Brawn, Wheeljack, Ratchet, Raptor.
Only one figure that I didn't get was Nest Bumblebee.
Oh yeah, I didn't get Nest Bumblebee either.
It didn't really make sense. So
yeah, no, I'm with you there. I think I got All of these.
And then 2023, the only ones that I don't have yet is the current wave. But the rest pretty much.
Yeah. I didn't get the Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, the core class one.
Because I'm passing on that one as well. I'm passing on that one.
That Laserbeak did not impress me.
Yeah, the Laserbeak mold. I think I'm fine with that one.
Yeah. Yep.
It's nice that the Laserbeak has an Autobot logo. Just be accurate.
Yeah. Right.
So.
Yeah,
I mean, what about the Decepticon logo? But you want to be accurate
so far.
Autobot logo. So,
yeah, true.
I didn't get Nest Bone Crusher.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, me either.
Didn't get Nest Ratchet.
I didn't get
Nest Ratchet as well. I didn't get the Dead Ironhide and Prowl 2-pack.
Yeah, neither of I.
Here's the confusion here. Why is Ironhide 8624 when he was originally 8617?
Huh. Maybe because they did new molding on him, so that they're counting it as a separate figure and not just a.
But then they did this. They repainted Cup to be more like screen accurate, and they still called him the same number that he had originally.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's just weird. Yeah, I didn't get the Prowl and Ironhide 2-pack because I already have Earthrise Prowl. Earthrise Prowl is my 86 Prowl.
Yeah, I don't have Earthrise Prowl, so it would feel weird to get Studio Series Prowl and not have.
I'm pretty sure he'll get a. Yeah.
So I'm holding out hope that they will just do a clean reissue and not a dead reissue. Yeah. I didn't get the reissue of Grimlock because I already have the original Grimlock, but I'm glad.
I already have him. Yeah,
I'm glad they reissued that for people. I got the reissue of Dark of the Moon Prime because I didn't have the original.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
I got Rise of the Beasts Prime. Thankfully.
Nice.
And, if they ever release Hatchet and Hound, maybe I'll get those ones. But instead, we got pictures. That's it.
Yeah. And it's weird that they Sentinel primed us with Detritus.
Oh, yeah.
Because they released the repaint first, and then they will release the character that's supposed to be,
Yeah.
Because they did it multiple times,
They do have precedent for pulling things like that.
Yeah.
Like the Titans Return, Optimus, and Megatron.
Yeah.
And Sentinel Prime.
And Sentinel Prime. And Sky Shadow.
Those are all repaints of characters that were not those characters.
Yeah. Yeah. Even Sky Shadow.
True.
He is not supposed to be split into two alt modes. No. Yeah. That's supposed to be Overlord.
Like an Overlord. So.
Yeah, Overlord. Yeah. and never confuse Overlord with Overload. No, it's totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different names.
Yep. Totally different.
Totally
Definitely
different
not just one letter off.
Yeah. What else is happening? I'm excited for the new movie coming out next year.
Yes,
the
me too.
Transformers 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm hesitant about Chris Hemsworth as Optimus
Thor. Yeah.
The rest of the voice casts isn't terrible.
Keegan Michael Key as Bumblebee.
He's going to be really interesting as Bumblebee.
Yeah.
I'm actually.
It's going to be like a swag Bumblebee.
He did a good job with Toad in the Mario movie.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling that he'll be decent at least as Bumblebee.
Yeah. I hope he is.
I hope so too. Who else? Oh, Scarlett Johansson as Alita 1. Sure.
Black Widow.
Sure. Yeah, sure. Brian Tyree Henry as Megatron, I feel like has potential. I'm going to be really interested to hear his take. And Lawrence Fishburne as Alpha Trion, I think, is perfect.
Yeah.
I think that's a great cast choice.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. How are you feeling about Frankentron, the next collab figure?
I love Draculus. He's actually, I have him right here because he's with all my Universal monsters. So I love this guy. He's so fun. He's so wacky.
Nice retool of Mind White. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. The new head, the new chest, arms,
and they managed to get away, get rid of the Titans Return gimmick.
Yes.
The Headmaster gimmick. Yeah.
And the cape is sick. Cape is really cool too.
Cape is cool. Yeah.
I'm a big Monsters fan, so I'm looking forward to it. Impactor, the use of the Impactor mold is interesting. I'm excited for that though because it's a solid mold. But yeah, I can't wait. I think he's going to be fun.
The fact they remolded the hands to be like
his Frankenstein hands,
which is so hilarious.
To be like those bad boys.
I never got Draculus, but
he's fun, man. Yeah, he's fun. That's
I have time, then maybe yes, I can get him. But I'm focusing on the more important figures first.
Fair enough. Are you, speaking of important figures, are you getting Missing Link, Optimus Prime? The G1, the updated
modernized. The articulated one. Yeah. The articulated version of G1 Prime. I don't know. It's gonna be so expensive.
It is.
It's gonna be imported from Japan. It's gonna be imported from Japan.
That's true. I'm getting him. I'm excited. I think he looks cool.
Yeah, it looks very cute. Yeah, it looks very nice. Yeah.
And I had to get the toy. I had to get the toy colored one. So as much as I didn't necessarily want / need the trailer, the toy deco is too good to pass up on that. So that's the one I'm going with. But I'm excited. If you had told me that last year, that they were just gonna make a updated articulated G1 Prime, I would have been like, yeah, I don't need that. But goddamn, they did it. There he is. There's Battle Trap.
Battle Trap, yes.
That figure rocks. That figure's awesome.
My dude, this figure is so. Yeah, I love this boy. Yeah. I originally had an issue about the backpack not tabbing in, but then when I mess with the figure more often, I realized that I don't really have the issue anymore.
Oh, nice. Mine tabs in just fine in robot mode. It's the vehicle mode where I'm skeptical on because mine doesn't really usually tab in the vehicle mode, and I don't know if it's just that's the way it sits or if pieces are misaligned or something. But the transformation has grown on me for sure. When I first got it and I did my review on it, I was like, I wasn't sold on the transformation, but the more I do it, the more fun it is.
A Studio Series figure having ankle tilts just makes me happy. I don't know why that ankle tilts is like the most important thing for articulation for me. I don't even know why. Like when the figure doesn't have ankle tilts, it just kind of I feel disappointed a little bit.
That's fair. Well, they're so standard now that when something doesn't have it, it's weird.
Yeah, the only pieces of articulation I really don't care is the waist swivel and wrist swivels. Like, not really that important for me, but if the figure has a waist swivel, then hey, cool, bonus. So
yeah, waist swivel is a necessity for me. I feel like it needs to have a waist swivel. Wrists, I would prefer if they had wrist swivels, but I think sometimes, like the gamer Cliff Jumper Bumblebee mold doesn't have wrist swivels, but I don't necessarily feel like it needs it.
Needs it, yeah.
So I'm okay with that, but 86 Braun doesn't have any wrist swivels, and I feel like it's weird on Braun. So I feel like for me, wrist swivel is like a figure by figure basis because I feel like Braun would have been better if he had wrist swivels. Cliff Jumper and Bumblebee, I guess I just don't care about wrist swivels on them that much. I don't know why.
Yeah, sometimes it's just very just on and off,
Yeah.
Do I have Studio Series Primal? No, he ain't out yet.
Yeah.
Not even released in my country yet, so don't have him.
I'm very anxiously awaiting him to be released, though. He looks sick.
I'll get him maybe for Christmas, maybe.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably when he'll be out.
Yeah, I think for me, like October, I'm gonna get the rest of the Legacy Evolutionary 4 stuff. Because I still need. Because this month I'm gonna get Studio Series 86 now next, so I can actually finish off Studio Series Wave 20 before I can move on to Studio Series Wave 22. Then October I'm gonna spend the entire month getting the Legacy Evolutionary 4 figures. Then November is gonna be the Studio Series Wave 22
Studio
stuff.
Series, yeah.
Well, Dreadwing and the Studio Series Wave 22 stuff. Then for Christmas it's gonna be like all of it, the rest of it, like Voyager Ratchet. Because in November there's gonna be one time where I'm gonna get the 2 core classes that matter to me, like Noah Diaz and Frenzy, because I'm gonna pass on Novocaine because I don't really need Novocaine.
Yeah, I'm agreeing there.
I'm gonna get those 2 along with the deluxes together. And it's just a Voyager Ratchet, Leader Primal, and Commander Magnus. That's it.
Yep.
And of course, still need to get Powerlink Sacha. So I might get Powerlink Sacha for Christmas. So yeah.
Depending on how he's released.
Yeah, but depending on his availability. So. Yes. And I do have some relatives that do help me get these figures. So. Yeah.
Nice.
So I'll be able to finish both Studio Series and Legacy for this year. Yay.
There you go.
Yeah. And that's going to be awesome.
Yes.
It's going to be super, super awesome.
It's a lot of good figures to look forward to for the rest of the year.
Yeah. There's a lot of reviews to get to. So.
Yeah, I'm a little behind.
Yeah. And you recently reached 1,000 subs. That's awesome.
Yes, I know. Super exciting.
Amazing.
Yes.
Congrats, my dude. So.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Yeah. Released my my special today. My little collection tour, which was fun to show off because I just moved, so I got to reset up all my shelves. So it was a lot of fun. Which is why I've been so behind on reviews, because I got to figure out where my new review space and everything is. But I got to review Braun, I got to do Cliff Jumper, the Legacy packs.
Right. Yeah.
Before all the other new stuff starts showing up.
Scourgimus, can you please stop asking these weird questions? Yeah, it's a bit too personal. Kind of a bit too personal. So please don't ask these personal questions on the stream anymore, because this channel is specifically for Transformers. So only ask Transformers related questions. Don't ask personal questions. You don't want to hear personal stuff, right? So yeah, just ask Transformers related questions, okay? So warning, so, fair warning. So. But
the question above that though from Nathaniel is actually interesting.
It's
Core class Sari could be. It'd be kind of neat. I'd be interested to see how they would pull that off.
I guess robot mode is, her robot mode is the flying mode.
It's the same. It's what we were talking about with Noah Diaz, right? You just make a solid little action figure and give it some BS mode that doesn't necessarily matter. I mean, she's got wings, so you could turn her into a jet, I guess. That would be cool. because we do have because that Prowl is great. Legacy animated Prowl is awesome. And then we got leaked listings of Prime and Bumblebee. I think there's another animated. I think there was another animated figure in those listings. I can't remember who it was. Maybe I'm thinking of the Lockdown that's coming in the Walmart subline next year.
Yeah.
Very excited to see more animated rep in the Legacy line.
Yeah. People are telling me that I'm like Jobby the Hong, and I'm like, excuse me? I am not him. I don't sound like him. I mean, a lot of voices are similar, but I'm just a normal Malaysian who speaks with an American accent. That's all I am. Because I have grown up with a lot of American shows, so I picked up the accent. So you thought I was Vietnamese? No, I'm not Vietnamese. No, I'm a Malaysian. So
I can kind of see where they're coming from with the facial resemblance, but I don't hear your voice resemblance at all.
Yeah, no, I don't really sound like him. Not at all. Yeah. Okay, please. I hope we get a new animated Lucknut.
That would be awesome. They should make him commander class.
Or leader class.
Yeah. But I feel like Lugnut's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Cool to see him.
He's a big boy.
He is a big boy.
Animated Blitzwing could be leader. Animated Blitzwing could be leader class.
Dude, can we talk about how upsetting it was that Hasbro was like, "Hey, we're making a legacy line. We're celebrating all facets of the Transformers fandom with these toys." Yeah. Oh, and there's going to be a Blitzwing, but it's not going to be animated Blitzwing.
It's G1 Blitzwing.
Freaking G1 Blitzwing.
But it's a beautiful G1 Blitzwing. It's way better than Time Return. So
the G1. I think I disagree with you on that.
Okay.
Because I prefer like Titans Return Blitzwing.
Return, yeah.
Yeah. And not that the Legacy one is bad. If we're going on accuracy to the cartoon, Legacy is taking it every day of the week.
Yeah.
And Transformation's not bad. Robot mode is fantastic on Legacy.
Okay.
We'll give it that.
I gotta have you. I'm a bit embarrassed myself because there was one time I was checking out all the Legacy figures on the table, and you know who else? Who the one figure I always forget to bring in?
Who?
Blitzwing. And I'm like, wait, where's Blitzwing? Oh no, I forgot to put. I'm that dumb. Okay, so.
Yeah,
I totally forgot I had him. I totally forgot I have him. Don't know why he's so forgettable, but oh well.
Well, I mean, yeah, something's up with him because they repack him in every single wave, and he's on the show.
Oh yeah, they repacked him in the Legacy Evolution line.
They really want you to be getting G1 Blitzwing, I guess.
Yeah. But and there is a rumor that the next commander could be Astro Train. So.
Sure. Why not?
But it should be Rise to be Stratosphere for next year. I hope.
Yeah, for Studio Series, definitely.
Yeah, for Studio Series, it needs to be.
Yeah.
So we can actually have the Autobot cast completed. So.
Yes.
Because Wheeljack's coming out next year. We already have the rest of this year. So.
Yeah.
Gotta have.
Not many other Rise of the Beast figures to come left after that because Scorponok's coming next year too.
The Maximals are done.
Maximals are done.
It's just Ape Link left.
Just Ape Link.
Yeah, just Ape Link, and then for the Decepticons Transit.
Dude, we need Transit so bad.
Yeah. And
he didn't actually appear in the movie, but Hasbro, give us a damn Transit, please.
Yeah, there's already official concept art for Transit. Use that. So.
And he was in the bonus footage. He at least made it onto the DVD.
Yeah, he's on the DVD, and Yeah. Even though he didn't have a lot of lines, the voice was still well done. So.
If they can make that Dark of the Moon Thundercracker from 2018, which is just
Dark,
a repaint of Nitro Zeus,
dark.
they can make a transit.
Dark.
Yeah.
No, it should be Dark of the Moon Thundercracker, because where was Thundercracker in Dark of the Moon? Nowhere at all. You don't.
Why does he look like Nitro Zeus?
Why did he even get a figure? Like,
yeah,
bruh. Even with Nest Bumblebee, Nest Ratchet, Nest Bone Crusher, those didn't even happen. And also, the very confusing thing: why was Nest Bumblebee packaged with Sandwich Wiki?
Who even knows?
What? Sam doesn't even exist in the reboot. What are you talking about?
And he's still the Jeep. Like, it doesn't even make any sense.
What? What?
I don't think for like 10 minutes.
No. I don't think Nest exists in the reboot. I don't think so.
No, you're right. No, Sector 7 does, but Nest doesn't.
Sector 7 does. And also G.I. Joe does.
And now it's G.I. Joe instead. So
yeah. Unless G.I. Joe is Sector 7 who disguise themselves.
I could follow that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure Sector 7, like during the 7 years, it developed into G.I. Joe, I'm pretty sure. So
that could be cool. I could see that working out.
Yeah. Because I really want to see John Cena's character return and team up with the Autobots. So
yeah, same. Me too.
Yeah,
he was good.
Because he developed into a good character. Then he found that Bumblebee was a good guy, and But I'm kind of tired of Bumblebee losing his voice.
Yeah, I feel like they did it well in Rise of the Beast. I feel like it's the best it's been in a long time. But I agree. That man needs to talk again.
Yeah, he needs to talk. Like okay. I will say this: when Cyberburst happened, he lost his voice in the first season, and I'm like, why would you want to do this to Bumblebee? Why? and then Cyberverse season 2 happens. He got his voice back. I'm like,
yeah.
How did that even happen? unless Ratchet in Cyberverse is actually a better doctor than the Bayverse Ratchet, and actually fix the voice of Bumblebee easily with no problem, with no issue. So,
and now we have Earthrise, where he just talks the entire time, and it's awesome.
Yeah,
Earthspark, not Earthrise.
Earthspark, yes. Oh, well, in the Netflix trilogy, he
does talk in the
Netflix trilogy.
But we don't.
Then in RE 2015, he talks because he got his voice back from Transformers Prime. Yep, he got his voice back. And then the last night he got his voice back, but with unknown reasons.
But that was also like the second time he's gotten his voice back in the live action movies, because he talked at the end of the first one, and then he was all of a sudden mute again in Revenge of the Fallen for some reason.
Which was weird.
And then he didn't. And then they go from Revenge of the Fallen all the way till the last night before he speaks again. And then even in the last night, when he's like, he talks, and Prime is like, "Oh, Bumblebee, I have not heard your voice in ages." And I'm like, he talked 7 years ago. Come on.
Like, they retconned that part. They totally retconned the part Bumblebee spoke in the first movie. And I
think, and if I remember correctly, I think he even talked in the Revenge of the Fallen game.
Yeah, he did.
Sure, in the Revenge of the Fallen game, he had his full voice for the entire game.
Yeah, he did. I'm like, excuse me? Okay.
Because they had the same voice actor from the movie who said his line in the movie.
Mark Hamill. I mean, no, not Mark Hamill. I'm sorry,
Ryan.
not Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Mark Ryan. There you go, Mark Ryan.
And,
I'm like,
and he talked I'm pretty sure he talked the entire time in the Revenge of the Fallen game.
When I was playing the Revenge of the Fallen mobile, video game on my PlayStation, it was a different version. Okay, it takes turns between Decepticon and Autobot. They just combine the stories together. The other version, you choose whatever faction you play as.
Right.
But the PlayStation version combines both together, and it just takes turns, in the storyline.
Yeah.
And it's nice that Jetfire was there, and in the game, and he sacrificed himself still. But what was weird is that in the game, in the PlayStation game, the PlayStation version, Prime didn't die. He did not die because he was just deactivated a while.
Right.
Then he crashed on Earth, then he come alive again.
Also, I think Sideways doesn't die because I remember doing a whole couple missions as Sideways.
Yeah. Sideways doesn't die.
As opposed to in the movie where he's in there for 10 seconds and gets killed by RC.
Yeah. And then what else? Then Bumblebee spoke, and I'm like, his voice is so deep. It's not a kid-friendly voice at all. It's so very adult. And then when he was talking to Jetfire, it's like that depends. Are you done monologuing?
Yeah. And they're voiced by the same actor in that game.
Yeah, Mark Ryan, man. I feel like that. I feel like the game, it just.
I wonder. You know what I wonder?
Yeah.
Is because the movie was in production during the 2008 writer's strike, and they had to rush the movie. I wonder if the game got the original drafts of what the movie was supposed to be before the strike happened. And they didn't have time to change it to be closer to what the movie was. But the movie had to rush their scripts once the strike was over because they still wanted to hit that 2009 release date. So I wonder if the game is more aligned with what was originally supposed to happen, or I could be thinking way too much into this. Because it is Michael Bay we're talking about here. So.
Right, yeah, it is Michael Bay. Yeah. The Bayverse plot, I'm so confused.
Like we were talking about with the last night, and it just completely retcons everything about all the other movies.
Totally retconned every movie that happened.
Have been here since 1406, but also
since the World War II.
Showed up for the first time in 2007.
I'm like, Bumblebee was green?
Yeah, Bumblebee was green. Hot Rod was there. Optimus was on the side of the colonial settlers in North America.
And even Ironhide was there.
Ironhide was in Great Britain
Hot
or
Rod
something.
has this Lamborghini mode already, and Drift was there, and Starscream was there, and I'm like...
And the legend of King Arthur is true, except for Merlin's magic came from a staff that controlled 12 robotic beings that formed a big dragon, which means dragons are real. But they're also big robots. They're all Cybertronians. Big lizard creatures.
They're not the real life dragons that we know about. They're just robotic dragons.
And this is why I love The Last Night so much. Because it makes no damn sense.
It makes no damn sense.
When you watch that movie, it's fun as hell.
It makes no sense. It's fun to make fun of this movie because it makes no sense.
And it's at least more fun to watch than Age of Extinction.
I mean, I actually enjoyed Age of Extinction way more than The Last Night because it actually made sense. I didn't like how the Decepticons. I didn't really like how the man-made Decepticons transformed. They
transform him.
If you saw Junkie in the movie, the garbage truck dude.
Oh yeah.
He was about to transform normally like any other Cybertronian, and then he just spit into particles of fuse, and I'm like, bruh.
I love to think about how Galvatron happened in that movie.
Yeah.
Because Megatron's spirit took him over when they were trying to remake
His mind took it over.
And then Megatron goes, you know what? I've had enough of this shit. And he leaves that body. And then he goes back to being a normal Megatron in The Last Night who actually transforms.
Yeah. It actually transforms without the transformium, and an actual Cybertronian. So
my I remember actually really liking Age of Extinction when it came out because I was like, oh my gosh, all of these Autobots have like character traits unlike the other ones.
Yeah, I think they really improved on that part.
And I still hold by that. I think those Autobot characters in Age of Extinction are great. But my biggest problem was with Age of Extinction, when the movie was coming out, everything like related to the marketing of that movie was so Dinobot heavy. And I was so excited. Like the Dinobots were all over the toy packaging. Grimlock was a main feature of like all the trailers and all the posters. And they had toys, a bunch of toys of all the Dinobots. And then they were in the movie for, no joke, less than 5 minutes. They were nothing more than
they had no character traits.
Than scenic. Yeah, they were nothing more than scenic design, essentially.
Yeah, they were nothing more than just robots who turn into dinosaurs and then they just roar in robot mode.
Exactly.
I'm like, because Scorn, only Grimlock had a mouth in robot mode, and he just roars. He just roars, and I'm like, he's like just roar.
And he's like the only one who gets like any significant screen time.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing here. Here's the thing. In Rise of the Darkspark, right? Where Grimlock was there.
Oh boy, yeah.
And Rise of the Darkspark was said to have happened before Age of Extinction happened. Because Lockdown was still alive in Rise of the Darkspark.
Right.
And which is weird. What was weird is that Drift was already there, and then Bumblebee and Prime had their new modes already.
Right.
And then they already had a current alliance with the Dinobots. Like Grimlock was already part of the Autobot team.
That game makes no sense.
I'm like,
that game makes less sense than last night.
And then you know what makes no sense? You know, and then what makes no sense? What is this nonsense? This is nonsense. Grimlock in Rise of the Darkspark, he was voiced by Greg Berger.
That's not fair.
Like, he was voiced by Greg Berger, and I'm like, excuse me? Greg Berger voiced Grimlock?
I never actually played Rise of the Darkspark. Wasn't the Fall of Cybertron version of Grimlock in that game too, or was it just the movie version?
It was just a movie version.
Oh, okay.
It was just a movie version. And it says that Greg Berger voiced Grimlock, and I'm like,
did he even talk?
No, he just roared. He just
I mean, it's entirely possible that they had Greg Berger come in to do, because there's a lot of voice actors who do, like Frank Welker, a lot of the times exclusively just makes animal noises, right?
Yeah, then Frank Welker did Devastator in Revenge of the Fallen. It's like rah! It's just screaming.
Well, like not even that, but like, or I mean, not even just that, because he did do that, but like, the one that's coming to mind, like Disney's Aladdin, he's the voice of the monkey.
Wow.
So the monkey, Abu, who in the whole movie is just making like little like little squeaky noises. That's Frank Welker, and he does a lot of those. But he's also in that movie as the Cave of Wonders and all that stuff too. So
the cave. Oh, the cave. Oh yeah, the cave. Yeah, the cave. Yeah. The voice of the cave.
Which is basically just his Dr. Claw voice, which is also his Soundwave voice, because I'm pretty sure his Soundwave voice, he does that deep, scratchy voice, but then they put the electronic reverb on it.
Right, yeah. But it's just weird, man. Like Grimlock voice by Greg Berger in what?
Yeah. I'm trying to see. Here we go. Peter Cullen, Revive Prime. Yeah. Fred Tatasciore returns to voice Megatron. Okay, that's Greg Berger voices Grimlock and Lockdown.
Yeah, he did. It wasn't Mark Ryan behind
Cybertron. Well, the War for Cyber or the Fall of Cybertron version of Grimlock might be in there, because the character list on Wikipedia says Cybertron and Earth version are there.
Really?
Which, let me see if I can. I'm going to go to TF Wiki. They're more reliable.
You know, Grimlock. Fall of Cybertron Grimlock is the original aligned continuity Grimlock.
It's true.
But then in already 2015, it's a totally different Grimlock.
Yep.
like the design is like so similar, right, between the two Grimlocks. Like
okay,
the backpack, like, super similar.
All right, so this is weird. So I'm on the TF Wiki page for Rise of the Darkspark. And I'm on the featured characters list. Under movie Autobots, it lists Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Drift, and Grimlock. And next to their names, if they have a voice actor, it puts their voice actor. And so next to movie Autobots, Grimlock is Greg Berger.
Yeah.
But then you go to the section where it says aligned Autobots, and it lists all the ones from Fall of Cybertron. And you start at the top, it says Optimus Prime, parentheses, Peter Cullen, which is also what it says in the movie Autobots column. So it's clarifying that Peter Cullen is voicing both versions of Optimus Prime. Then you get to the Grimlock on this list, and he does not have a voice actor associated with him.
Yeah, because he wasn't really in the main game.
So they got the version of Grimlock that is voiced by Greg Berger is in the game and not voiced, but the movie version, who is not supposed to be voiced by Greg Berger, is there to voice Grimlock.
Which is weird. And I'm like,
I don't get it. This game is bad.
I don't get it either. Like, it's so weird. My goodness. Oh, Nathaniel said this. Can't wait for Fall of Cybertron Dynamax to be added in Studio Series Gamer Edition. Yes.
I want them in Gamer Edition.
Okay, yeah. Age of Extinction Dynamax needs to be finished first before.
Okay.
Before the
yes,
Fall of Cybertron
that is the other thing I will say. As much as I want Gamer Edition.
After Swoop comes out next year, I bet that they're gonna finish off the Age of Extinction Dinobots. They have to. They got to do it.
Unless they decide they want to make Fall of Cybertron first because they're more G1ified.
Oh well, but hey, we need the movie Dinobots first. We need Storm.
Definitely need the other movie Dinobots to go with Age of Extinction Grimlock.
Yeah, because Age of Extinction Grimlock can't be alone too long, man. I do
really want Studio Series Game Edition Dinobots because it always felt weird. The original Fall of Cybertron Grimlock toy was the only Dinobot they ever made.
I like the fact that from Fall of Cybertron onwards, the Dinobots are smart. They speak in full sentences. Mm-hmm. Because in G1 and animated, they were like still dumb. Yeah. Because Grimlock was the only one. Grimlock was the only one who could speak in animated.
In animated, yeah. The other two didn't even. I really like how Cyberverse handled it. I really, really like what Cyberverse, and I guess to an extent, what Earthspark did with it, where he's a very eloquent speaker in his robot mode, and then the Dino mode thing comes and takes over, and he gets all feral. And I liked how Cyberverse did it, where when he turned into a dinosaur, he talked like his G1 counterpart. But in the robot mode, he was very well spoken. I thought it was a really neat handling of the Dinobot situation. And I kind of want that just to be how it is forever.
Because for Grimlock in Cyberverse, he was smart and intelligent in robot mode. Mm-hmm. And in Dinobot, he's dumb.
Yeah, I know. It's so fun.
Which is so cool. I like that.
Twist on how to do it.
I really like that.
Yeah.
And then for Earthspark Grimlock, I really like his voice, the new voice for Grimlock.
Yes. Oh my god, Keith David is so good.
I love his voice. Absolutely love it. Like,
so good.
Yeah. So good. Like, having a Grimlock with PTSD, like, very well.
That was a good take on it too.
Really good take. Like, even Starscream in Earthspark, voiced by Steve Bloom. Oh my gosh, they brought Steve Bloom back.
Yes.
Like, that's crazy. At first, I would have thought that they would bring back the Cyberverse voice actor, but no, they brought in Steve Bloom, and I'm like,
yeah, and he's a fantastic Starscream voice.
although it was kind of confusing because in the episode that Starscream returned in Earthspark, he had red eyes first, and then
Oh yeah, they didn't ever really explain that, did they?
no. And
Interesting.
then what I found out, according to a deleted scene in Earthspark,
Mm-hmm.
Ravage was also female
Oh, interesting.
because Starscream called Ravage a she,
Huh.
and Ravage is the only cassette bot that didn't talk in Earthspark, which is weird because Laserbeak could talk in Earthspark, and when I saw the episode that Laserbeak talked, I'm like, "You can talk? What?"
Huh. That is.
He didn't talk before. He didn't talk
Yeah.
before.
Well,
Like-
he didn't talk until Dark of the Moon.
Oh yeah, that's right. But hey, Ravage, he can talk in cassette mode in G1. You know,
That I forgot
and
about that.
he spoke in Beast Wars. You know,
Well, yeah.
because he was reformatted into a Predacon and he was a robot, a normal robot. But which is weird that he still transforms to a cassette.
Yeah. Oh well.
But then for his toys, like the third party toy, and then the Warper Cybertron Trilogy Ravage, they all transform into beast modes.
into a cat.
Yeah.
It's true.
I
I,
guess-
didn't think too much about that, but that was a good point.
But I love the covert Agent Ravage from the Hasbro
Yeah.
Pulses. Love that figure.
It sat in stock forever, and I kept telling myself I was going to get it. And then I never did, and now it's not in stock anymore, so I regret that.
Oh. I had to get it because Beast Wars. So
Yeah, I know. That's why I was in the same boat too. I was like, I love Beast Wars. It's a great take on Ravage. And for some reason I just never bought it. But I kept checking to make sure it was still available. And then one day I checked and it was just not available anymore. And I was like,
yeah.
shoot.
Yeah. I like how in Beast Wars, Ravage had both Predacon symbol and Decepticon symbol on the shoulders, like on each shoulder. One shoulder had the Decepticon logo, and one shoulder had a Predacon logo. And I was like, "Hey, that's pretty cool, bro! Like you can be both. Like Decepticons forever." So,
Can be both.
I really love the Covert Agent Ravage figure. It gave me a G1 Ravage, gave me a chance to mess with the G1 Ravage mold. Like that was pretty cool. But, but I don't have a G1 Soundwave to go with him, so.
Well, there's your mistake.
Boy. Oh, well, it is what it is. I rarely have any G1 toys,
Yeah,
I have the G1 Blitzwing and Astro Train. I have the G1 Insecticons. I have G1 Gears. The only Gears I have. Because Kingdom canceled Gears, which is.
I know, that was upsetting.
And they just reissued RC and Wheeljack in the line. I'm like, why?
I don't know. That RC.
Hey, at least we're getting Gears next year. Hey,
That's
we're getting
true.
Gears next year, yeah.
That's true.
And I hope we get Polar Claw sometime soon.
Eventually, that would be nice. Surprised they haven't already just done that.
Yeah.
Since
What
they're
else?
talking about
What's
doing it
happening?
anyway.
What else? What did I just say earlier? I forgot what I said earlier. Who I mentioned? Oh yeah, Gears. Gears. Yeah, we're getting Legacy Gears next year. Oh yeah, I have G1 Warpath.
Me too.
And I have G1 Ravage. And that's all the G1 toys. Yeah, that's all the G1. Yeah.
I only have. I have Optimus Prime, but he's in terrible condition.
Ooh.
I have Grimlock. I have Slag.
Okay.
I have Warpath and Bumblebee and Cliffjumper. And who else? Oh, I have Rodimus Prime.
Okay.
And Soundwave and Laserbeak, Buzzsaw, Frenzy, Rumble, Ravage. I think that's all my G1 stuff. Oh no, I have all three Insecticons too.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nathaniel, the rumor is that Legacy Animated Lockdown is next year.
Yeah, because there is a lockdown for the Star Seekers.
They haven't, yes.
So, yeah.
It's not specified which version of Lockdown it is, but he'll be a Walmart exclusive.
Yeah.
Star
There will be a
Seeker
lockdown, yeah. And a bit of horrible news from Hasbro. For those of you who don't have Studio Series 102 Rise to Beast Optimus Prime, I am so sorry because that guy, the figure is going to be discontinued.
When did they say that?
I saw in a story, I think it was in a Reddit post, that Studio Series 102 Optimus Prime is getting discontinued.
Huh.
That means Targets will not have him anymore.
I saw, let me see, maybe it was a Reddit post. I saw somebody messaged Evan, one of the designers, on Instagram. And they said something about it. Because usually the thing with exclusives is the company, like Target, will buy rights to that figure for 6 or so months, or however many months it is. That's why we never saw any other version of Earthrise Soundwave until the Shattered Glass one, because Walmart pays to have that.
Here we go.
Mold for that long. Confirmed with my manager that Targets will no longer get any more shipments of Studio Series. Yeah. So
Targets will no longer.
That just means Target isn't ordering them anymore, which means hopefully that is means their rights of it are going away. Because I saw somebody posted, I'm trying to find it. Somebody posted maybe it was on Twitter. I don't remember where it was. Somebody messaged Evan, and Evan basically said they know people are struggling to find it, so they're trying to figure out how to get it into more people's hands. But they said ultimately right now it's up to Target.
But now it's been confirmed that Targets will no longer have any more shipments of Studio Series Rise to Beast Optimus Prime, which means I was lucky enough to get the last batch.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to get one too, thankfully. But
because for my country, this my copy was part of the last batch of restock. Because after that, they're not going to restock him anymore. So I was lucky enough to get him.
Yeah, so. I only ever saw him at one Target store, and they had 3 of them. And I grabbed it as soon as I saw it because I knew that it wasn't going to last very long.
Yep.
And I wasn't going to see it ever again, so I had to get it.
Yeah. So unfortunate,
Nathaniel, the lockdown that we were talking about, it was in a leaked listing, which for the most part means it will be coming true.
Plus, a lot of the listings that we've gotten were true. So
yeah, exactly. Unless he was talking about Prime, and then you
just evidence. But can we talk about Sunstreaker? Can we talk about
Bumblebee movie Sunstreaker? Best appearance of the character,
or could it be 86 Sunstreaker? Like, could it be a better version of G1 Sunstreaker, a more screen accurate version?
Do they need to make an 86 one though? I mean, Earthrise is just fine.
I mean, Earthrise is fine, but
I guess they did that with Ironhide, so I don't know.
He got the weird proportions, man. He's got the weird proportions.
To wait and see. He does it,
Yeah, because the weird proportions. Because Sunstreaker is supposed to be skinny and tall, so yeah.
Isn't he listed as a Voyager?
No, Deluxe.
Was he? Okay, I couldn't remember. I thought for some reason
it was
Voyager.
But I can't wait for 86 Springer though.
Yeah, that would be cool. I hope he's better than the.
Because they've updated RC. Although Hasbro wants to do another one.
Stop.
Don't do it. Please don't do a Voyager RC. Don't do it.
Just stop with RC for a minute.
Yes. Just stop with 86 RC. You're done. Okay. 86 RC is the best mainline G1 RC we got.
It's true.
Okay. Yeah. Way better than Earthrise.
That's not hard to do.
Yeah. Okay. I was talking about Studio Series 102 Optimus. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. But anyway, but yeah, Hasbro has updated RC. They've updated Ultra Magnus. They've updated not Hot Rod. I mean Hot Rod.
Well, they did Studio Series 86 Hot Rod.
Yeah, they did in Studio Series 86 Hot Rod. They updated Ironhide.
Yep.
They've updated Ratchet. You know.
Yep.
If they can update these characters, Springer, hey.
That's true.
Because we've almost got all of the Autobots from the 86 cast, you know. Blaster, we got him from Kingdom or Legacy, you know.
That's true, yep.
Because I don't think we really need another 86 Blaster. I don't need it. I don't think so. Because the Kingdom Blaster looks cartoon accurate enough.
That one is good enough, yeah.
Yeah. If anything, they would do his Autobot cassettes better, you know.
Like that's the only thing I would want him to do, yeah.
Yeah. Like Ram Horn. Do a Ram Horn. Do 86 Ram Horn. Like,
totally.
That'd be awesome.
Do them all.
Do them all. Do them all, man.
I would like Hasbro to try to tackle full triple changing Shatter and Dropkick.
Ooh. Oh. I don't think that sucks.
It sucks that they had to release 2 figures for each of them because they couldn't.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, I had no choice, man. I had no choice to get both versions of Shadow.
Exactly, right? I think it would be cool for them to try to attempt triple changing versions at some point, but I also want them to update. I want them to update Age of Extinction Lockdown. He needs to be better.
Yeah, I think the Studio Series Lockdown that we got is pretty good enough. Like, he's taller than the original Deluxe. You know, he looks better. Looks way better.
It looks way better than Deluxe, but when you look at it compared to the movie model, it's a little rough.
Yeah,
he doesn't have his face gun. How could you do that?
Yeah, don't have a gun face.
Yeah, exactly. See,
don't got the gun face. Yeah.
Hey, and he has his whole backpack in robot mode is just awful.
Yeah, but again, it's the backpack. You're not gonna display your figures facing the wall, so you're not gonna care what the back looks like, right? So yeah. I mean, and then I did hear that they wanted to do a new Voyager class Baber's Ratchet.
That'd be nice. That'd be cool.
You know, because if Studio Series actually does like redos of these characters, hey, that would be cool.
It would be.
But they don't need to redo a lot. They just need to redo a few of them.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Maybe
they shouldn't redo all of them.
Lockdown or Ratchet. Don't redo Bumblebee. No, don't redo him.
We don't need it.
The only Bumblebee they can redo is High Octane Bumblebee. High Octane Bumblebee needs to be redone. Yeah. And Crankcase needs to be redone, please.
Yeah. Dreads.
I was so disappointed, man. I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
They did, and then the listings say that they were gonna do a new Last Night Drift next year. Like, maybe a better version.
I was curious about that because I was like, you've already made that multi-pack one, so
yeah. If
that means they're redoing him, that means other redos are not off the table.
Yeah, exactly. So. You know, since we had like 7 Dinobots from the movie Age of Extinction, the toy line.
I want them to do all of them.
Yeah, do all of them in Studio Series.
Yeah, I don't want them to stop at just the ones that were actually in the movie. I want all of those.
Yeah, do Slash. Yeah, do
at least
Slash.
Yeah, at least Slash.
Slash. You know, Snarl and Slog as well. So
yeah,
that'll be great. You know. But I think that has to be it for today's stream. You know, usually I want to stop at 2 hours 30 minutes. So we're almost there. So, but get ready for PulseCon on the 22nd of September. Woo-hoo. Save that date because we're going to see a lot of awesome reveals, awesome figures to buy and mess with.
Oh yeah,
and
as always.
But yeah, sorry Vincent. I'm sorry that you came late, but. It is what it is, man. I know, Vincent, but
it's the risk of joining a stream 2.5 hours in.
Yeah, but you can replay the stream, you know.
Yeah.
But next week we'll have another stream. Are you free next year? Next week?
Next year.
Next year.
I feel like I am, but we'll see. Who knows? Text me when it comes up, and we'll see.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Yeah. Alrighty. So.
Perfect.
Alrighty. So thank you for joining us. This is Bot 9, O'Brien.
Yes. Thanks for having me.
If you want to subscribe to the Septibot 9, it's the Septibot Reviews, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, whatever it shows here on in the little blue name, that's my name on YouTube. Go check it.
Yeah. Go check it. Go check it.
Or actually, you know what I could do? I could just drop this and get my link directly to the channel and drop that in the chat. How about that? That'll work.
Oh wait, you're not a mod yet. Only mods can actually
join the chat.
Put your links in the
chat.
Connect
your YouTube account. Yeah. All right, get out of here. Well, anyway, it's Deceptibot 9 on YouTube. So just go ahead, head on over there, and
he's got great reviews. He reviews them with a positive.
Yes.
I forgot what's the word? Attitude?
Outlook? Yeah.
Positive attitude? Yes. Yes. With more positivity, because positivity outweighs the negatives. So
that's right.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to his channel, and if you're also new to the channel, subscribe to JJ Prime Reviews as well.
Of course.
And remember to subscribe to JJ Prime Reviews. Help this channel to get to 2,000 subs. We're at 1,710.
There you
go.
Getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there. 290 left. 290. Let's go. We can get there. We can do it. So
yes.
Yeah. All right. So. And we got 4 reviews upcoming. We got 4 live unboxings upcoming. So
there you go.
Or 3, because I might actually unbox Core Class Ironhide and Core Class Snarl together, because since they're small, so might as well.
Fair enough.
For the Studio Series Deluxes, I'll do 1 by 1. So
perfect.
Because I don't want to do all 4 in the same video. No.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Gotta get those views up. Get that number, the algorithm.
But I already ordered them. Like last night, so might actually receive them tomorrow. So
there you go.
But on Wednesday I'll be in my cousin's house. So maybe I'll do the live unboxing in my cousin's house. Who knows?
There you go.
Okay.
What else are cousins good for?
But yeah, my cousin is in Germany, so visiting his brother. So
there you go.
But all right, that's it. All right, till all I want, guys. Peace out, and stay tuned for the next one. I'll be there. See you guys in the next one. Later, boys.